Hello, 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 Barça fans. How are we all doing? Here we are again after the midweek win against Mallorca. Barça face Real Betis today in the second of 3 consecutive games away from home. So a tough stretch for Barça here in the month of December, but looking to make the gap just a little bit wider at the top of the table right before Real Madrid play later on today, and looking to feed off of the positive energy after that win against Mallorca in midweek. We are at the Benito Villamarín today. It's match day 16 in La Liga. Tough game, no doubt. Let's go over to Sevilla. Mar Brau, tell us all about Barca's lineup.
Hi Robert, how are you? How are you, Barça Live fans? Well, I'm absolutely incredible here in Sevilla. Incredible weather, a sunny afternoon. It's an incredible day just to have a good match as we hope to have between Betis and Barça. This is one of my favorite stadiums, and I have to say that the last times I was there, we won. So we hope to win again just in 3 hours more or less when the game is finished. Remember that we get back to win after the game against Mallorca 1-5, and for today there's only one change in the lineup since the last game against Mallorca. Remember that this is the second consecutive game away. We played many games away in the first part of the season, but today is the last game away in La Liga in this 2024 year. The 2 games remaining in La Liga will be at the Estadio Olímpic Lluís Companys. In a difficult stadium, only one team have won here this season. We're going to explain who won here just a few months ago. Let's go with the lineup. Yesterday, Hansi Flick said that Robert Lewandowski is able to play again, so only one change. Lewandowski is in and Ferran Torres is out. Barça will play today with Iñaki Peña at the goal, with Íñigo Martínez and Covarsí as a centre-backs, with Jules Koundé as a right-back, with Alejandro Valde as a left-back, with Marc Casado as a holding midfielder, with Pedri and Dani Olmo in this position as an attacking midfielder, with Rafinha playing as a left wing, with Lamine Yamal as a right wing. And remember, our striker, 22 goals this season, Robert Lewandowski, is back with the team again. So let's hope that Barça is winning today again here against Betis.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. No doubt we're looking for another win in La Liga this week. We beat Mallorca in midweek, and it was quite a good game, Spencer Siegel.
Yeah, and I'm getting used to... Hello. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you again.
Good to be here. I'm getting used to seeing Barca play under the sun on the weekends. This is rare air.
I'm not appreciating this nap time kickoff.
You're ready to take your post-lunch nap.
I am. Well, I didn't have a big lunch just because the game was happening now.
That's what they do here.
Yeah. Natalie Barisi, welcome back. How are we doing?
I'm good. It's a fun day because both... Oh, hello. Thank you.
Hello.
Hold applause. Both the Barca men and women's team are playing against Betis today. So that's fun.
One of those random time of the year. It sometimes happen. Right. Barca's lineup. Give us your thoughts from 1 to 10. You can rate it. You could say, as they say here, alineación de gala, alineación de gala, best lineup out there. Of course, taking into account that Ter Stegen is out injured. Give us your thoughts on the lineup, rate it from 1 to 10, and I'll read out some of your comments, your thoughts on the lineup, Spencer Siegel.
It's funny, I was talking about Betis for just a moment. I just saw there was a keeper down in warm-ups. I wasn't sure if that was Rui Silva or not, but let's monitor that for later. Now I'm talking about Barca, and I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 because short of having Araujo back, this is about as good as you can hope for. This is that is one of the best 6 front men that you can ask for in all of world football. It's a healthy, consistent back line, again, minus Araujo, Christensen, and of course no Ter Stegen. But man, I like what I'm seeing today. They're ready for this game.
Imposter 2.0 going 9 out of 10. Kuitim going 10. Snowpixel 9. Ramiz 7. Who else have we got in here rating the lineup? Guillermo Cutillas going 9 out of 10. Colette 9.5 out of 10. Natalie Baresi, it was good that we got to give Lewandowski 90 minutes of rest the other day and win 5-1 anyway.
Yeah, I saw an article that was like, Barca proved that they could score that many goals without Lewandowski. But if we can have him back in full form and score more goals, that's fine. So for me, this is, I think, with what we've got, this is a 10 out of 10 lineup.
Spence. There is no pleasing these Barca fans.
Never.
They want us to show them the game.
Well, obviously, yes, that's one. Because there were complaints the other day because Lewandowski was resting. But now, on the other hand, we've got fans complaining saying, Pedri rest, Rafinha rest.
Yeah.
There's no pleasing them.
You can't make everybody happy. By the way, I think it's worth mentioning, even though we've got a lot to cover today, I don't think Rui Silva's playing in this game.
Yeah.
Neither do I. We just saw him walk to the dressing room, so we'll see what Real Betis do. We'll go over their lineup in just a second. My answer to the questions about rest or no rest is, hey, in Hansi we trust.
Yeah, and for the record, when it comes to rest, give it 2 weeks, everybody's going to get to rest.
True.
Yeah, it's a long season, and we still have players coming back from injuries, and we have the youth players, so I think there'll be time for that.
In that lineup, I would like to know who you think the key player might be today. I'm giving you 3 options. Cubarsí being one of them, with Vitor Roque in front of him, and I picked Cubarsí because this is the stadium in which he made his first division debut. Rafinha, of course, our leader, our captain, scored 2 the other day against Mallorca. He is on an absolute roll. Or Robert Lewandowski returning to the lineup. Thoughts?
I'm going with Rafinha because he's scored a few goals against Betis already. I believe he scored 3. And like you said, he's been in great form, either creating chances or scoring goals, defending his teammates. I love him this season.
I'm hoping that he'll be able, the entire attack will be able to keep up what they've been doing, but I'm throw a curveball here, a baseball reference for you. I think Pau Cubarsí is the key player tonight based on those 3, because up front, he's up against 2 guys who have a lot to prove against Barça. Vitor Roque, who's on loan, Abde, who got his start with us, and Cubarsí, this 17-year-old just pops into the lineup and can do... Those guys are going to be ready to attack today.
Well, my vote will be for Robert Lewandowski, who will be eager to continue his good goal-scoring form in La Liga to keep that advantage at the top of the Pichichi list. I hope to see some goals from Lewandowski tonight. I'm guessing Hansi Flick will hope to see some goals of Robert Lewandowski this afternoon. We keep saying tonight because we're so used to playing at night time. It is this afternoon here in Barcelona. Let's go and listen to what Hansi Flick had to say to Mar Brau just a few minutes ago.
As usual, only a few minutes to start the game today against Betis. We are with our coach, with Hansi Flick. Hi, how are you?
Hello. Good.
Well, only one change in the lineup. As you said yesterday, Lewandowski is returning to the team. What kind of game do you expect for today?
No, Betis is also a team who wants the ball, same like we, and they press also high. So for us, it's very important that we have the confidence to play from the back to the midfield, and so build up with that with confidence. This is very important.
They will play with 3 forwards with Abde, Timmy, and Vitor Roque today. It's one of the days that you have to be more focused in defense.
For us, we always focus on the defense. We always focus on the offense and defense. So it's our idea how we want to play. So it changed nothing about that.
The last one, for the confidence of the team, how important would be to win again 2 consecutive games away, the last game away in the league in this 2024?
No, it's always in this time, in this period about the season. It's very important to win. So also today, this is our goal today, that we win in Betis. I know it's really a tough match, but I think we have the quality to win it.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Hansi Flick, our coach, just commenting that Betis is a great team, and the team always is focused, but especially today has to be focused against a team who will play, as we comment, with 3 forwards, and we expect to win our last game away in the league in this year 2024.
And we've played quite a few of them away from home in this first half of La Liga. Right, Hansi Flick talking about Real Betis. Let's go over their lineup. Question mark in goal, let's say, because we saw Rui Silva go out. go off of the pitch in the middle of warm-ups. So we'll see. Question mark at the moment. Sabali, Marc Bartra, and Llorente and Perrot at the back, with Lo Celso, Altimira and Matteo in midfield, and up front Chimi Avila, Vitor Roque and Ez Abde. Spence, in theory, a team that should be fighting for European spots, but they've not been doing so great as of late.
No, 4 games in La Liga on the bounce without a victory. Manuel Pellegrini has been talking lately about how he feels like if they stick to what they know and what they're doing, the results will come, but they haven't come at times. They got a little bit lucky midweek to get themselves out of the Copa, out of Barcelona. They're sort of doing the inverse of what Las Palmas did. Las Palmas beat Barça here and then played Europa. And Betis played against San Andreu, the other
Europa's rivals.
Got past them and now play Barça. So it's a strange season for them. They're really struggling in the Conference League, which if we were to talk about the Conference League, any La Liga or Premier League team, for example, should be dominating teams from, Hungary, or lo que sea, whatever you want. And so it's been a strange season for them because, in my opinion, they have a lot of talent and a lot of pieces who are very capable. The problem is they've been hit by injuries. Lo Celso's been out, and Isco hasn't returned yet. So.
Isco is returning today. He will be starting from the bench. And shout out to the people from Hungary and Slovakia who are watching us. Natalie, motivation for Vitor Roque, for Ez Abde, for Marc Bartra. The former Barca players will want to prove themselves today.
Yeah, I think, Marc Bartra's been away for a while, but I think definitely Vitor Roque, who's kind of like, will he return, especially with the way Lewandowski and Rafinha and Lamine are performing. It's like, we don't know what will happen with his future, but I think he'll definitely want to prove, like, look, this is what you're missing out on. Look at how happy I am with Betis. And hopefully we won't let him do that today. Unfortunately.
Hopefully not. Right, as the players are finishing their warm-up, as always, there is a round of Guess the Player here on the Barca Live preview. And this first one is for you, Spencer Siegel. Past scorers against Real Betis at the Villamarin. And this is from the 3-2 victory in the 2021 season, 2020-2021. 3-2 victory, and the goal came late in the game.
Ooh, that's tough.
It was one of the goals from the comeback kids. I'll give you a clue, Spencer, which is that this player is no longer in the squad.
Okay.
Who might that be, Barca Live fans? Agyemang has the correct answer. Nice one. Who else?
The silence is loud.
Any more guesses, Barca Live fans? Who can that be? Spencer. Give me a name.
Trincao?
You cheating.
Looks like he has those Trincao locks.
Correct answer is Francisco Trincao, now Sporting Lisbon player.
Oh.
Well done, Spence. He scored the winner that day.
Wow, I don't remember that at all.
The comeback kids in 2021 scoring late goals. Right, next one. Let's get the next one on our screens. This one is for you, Natalie. And this was also a late goal in the following season, 2021-2022. It was a 2-1 win. The goal came very late. Spencer Siegel, you saw this goal earlier on as you approached my my computer screen while I was watching.
And vaya golazo this one was.
This was a
golazo.
Absolute
Marcelin Noor has it correct.
Is it a defender?
It is.
Yeah?
I feel like it's Araujo.
You think it's Araujo?
Is it a different defender?
Gaddafi has it right.
Or
like
is it a wing? Like a
or is it Jordi Alba?
Okay, that's not what I was gonna say.
Jordi Alba was the scorer.
Jordi Alba. Oh.
Yep. And as Robert Lewandowski waits to take his shot there at the Villamarin with 15 minutes remaining until kickoff time, who scored in last season's game a 4-2 win at the Villamarin?
Everybody scored in that game, didn't they?
Nope.
I feel like Lamine scored.
This is for both of us?
This is for both of you.
Okay. Didn't Ferran Torres?
Oh, did he have a hat trick?
Yeah, was it the 4-2? At some point, he scored a hat trick.
Is it?
And Lewandowski.
Tyrese
something.
has it correct. Ayub has it correct. Mr. Bushido has it correct. Do you guys have it correct?
Let us know.
Ferran Torres.
Nicely done. Well done.
The Shark,
I studied.
who scored the other day against Mallorca. He scored the opener. He was the author, as a matter of fact, of a hat-trick last season
Not too bad.
against Real Betis. And the other goal was scored by... I'm blanking.
Lewandowski?
It wasn't Lewandowski. Matt Brau, who scored the other goal last season?
Well, I don't want to say right now because this is one of my questions of the quiz. So we will wait. We will wait. Well, first of all, I have to say that it was not very easy, the first one. So good memory, Spence, remembering that Trincao scored. It was
He
that
cheated.
goal. It was a big goal, yeah? Ah, okay. This is I didn't know it. I didn't
read
know
from
it.
the chat.
So first of all, I have to say I can confirm that there will be a substitution on Betis goalkeeper. As you said, Luis Silva is injured, so it's official that Fran Betis will be the starting
replacement keeper,
goalkeeper today. Remember that Fran Betis made his debut against Barça in La Liga last season. It was in Montjuic, and he replaced Luis Silva at the halftime. It was the game that Barça beat Betis 5-0, and at the halftime that time the score was 2-0. But I have to say that I have a great stat on Fran Betis for Barça. Fran Betis was the first goalkeeper to receive a goal from the free kick after Messi's departure. Do you remember
Ferran
that Ferran
Torres.
Torres goal from the free kick?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
It went under the
that
wall.
Ferran Torres said that he didn't want to shoot it that way. Yeah. He said, I didn't want to shoot it that way. So it was very, very, very good comment on Ferran Torres. So, well, as you can see, incredible sunny afternoon here in Sevilla. I have the big jacket here because after the game I have to go at that place, and there is no sun there. But right now it's a very great sunny day. So we hope that let's gonna win again here in Villamarin. So let's go with my quiz, guys. Remember that you can comment with us in the chat, and there's no easy questions for today. But the first one is for you, Spence, as always. Well, in fact, it's not a question. You have to complete the sentence. Benito Villamarin is one of the biggest stadiums in Spain, but I want to know, the Benito Villamarin is the third, the fourth, or the fifth biggest stadium in Spain?
That's a great question.
And it's fitting that it's for you. You're like the most travelled sports
So-
fan.
I feel like it's the 4th
So
or
on the
5th,
show.
right?
So we got the Camp Nou, we got the Bernabeu. I'm gonna say the Metropolitano is real close. I'm gonna give it to the Metropolitano.
Yeah.
So that means it's either the fourth or the fifth, and if there's one other stadium in there, no, it's bigger than San Mamés.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's got like, look, you can see from here, it's got like 3 tiers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna. I don't. It's bigger than the Sanchez Pizjuan on the other side of town.
So 4th.
So I'm gonna stick with fourth unless I think of something real quick. But I'm gonna go fourth.
You go with the fourth. So Spence, you are in a row. It's correct again. So after bad questions, bad answers in the first part of the season, you are on fire right now. Yeah, it's the fourth, as you said. The first one is Spotify Camp Nou. The second with.
That was
My life is
Sorry?
studying.
No, I was asking Spencer, is he studying before these
okay.
games now for the quiz, for the
Okay.
trivia?
100 people at Spotify Camp Nou, 85,000 people in Bernabeu, 66,000 people in Metropolitano, and 60,000 people here in Villamarin. The fifth is La Cartuja, also here in Sevilla, the stadium where we won our last Spanish Cup in 2021. So let's go with the second one. Natalie, you remember that Ferran Torres scored a goal here last season, but my question is, who scored the last goal against Betis? And I will give you 3 options. Of course, Ferran Torres, João Felix, and Lewandowski. You were right, Ferran Torres scored a hat-trick, but who scored the last goal at that time?
Natalie, you have a 75% chance of getting it right if you go Ferran Torres.
That's true.
But he could have scored the goals number 1, 2, and 3.
I feel like it's Joao Felix, but it could also be I'll go with him.
You said João Felix. João Felix scored the most important goal at that day because he scored the third one at the end of the game. But 2 minutes after the goal of João Felix, Ferran scored the fourth one. So it's Ferran Torres. The good question. You were right because the most important goal was João Felix's goal, a great shot of him. But Ferran scored the last one. So let's go with the final question. Robert, this is for you. Betis only lost one game, has lost only one game this season here. Instead, they don't have a good regular season. They lost many games, especially away, but at home they played very well. I want to know which team has been the only to win this season at Villamarín. I will give you 3 options: Atlético de Madrid, Mallorca, or Girona. Comment with us also in our chat.
I would like to thank you, Mark, for giving those 3 teams as options so that I can just like scratch or eliminate the options that aren't correct. Because for some reason or other, I know that, having studied a little bit for this game, only a little bit, I know that the last game that Real Betis won in La Liga was against Atlético de Madrid. So it's not Atlético de Madrid.
You're right.
And then I remember that Girona managed to equalize early on in the season against Real Betis. Bartra scored first, and then Mesui
Match day 1.
Match day 1 scored the equalizer. So it's not Girona, it's not Atlético de Madrid. Therefore, it has to be Mallorca.
It's fine. Well done, Robert.
It's fine.
You've done your homework. It's Mallorca. Mallorca that won that game with a very late goal scored by Valery in 93 minutes. So it's not easy to win here. And Atlético de Madrid, the only game they have lost in the league was here against Betis. So I want to show you this image because there's a big. Okay, this is a big image just in one of the places in Benito Villamarín. This is a very important religion weekend here because it's not the same as the Semana Santa, but this evening in Sevilla there will be many people on the streets just to celebrating a religious party today and tomorrow. So maybe this is the reason because we see this image there on the screen. So I don't have any time. As usual, I have my secret numbers for today's game, and as usual, I will give you a few seconds just to try to guess what those numbers could be. So my secret numbers for today's game are these 3: number 7, number 29, and number 12. So if you can go quickly, guys, what do you think those numbers could be?
No clue.
12. I'm gonna say the number of games in a row that Betis have gone without a win at the Villamarín against Barça.
Oh, that's good because
Wow.
they haven't beaten us since 2007-2008. I like that. Is 7 the number of away wins that we have this season?
It's 29, January 29, when Kubarsi made his debut.
just because.
It was the 20-something.
I didn't listen very well at the Spence, but I think he was right. It's the number of consecutive wins that we got here in Villamarín against Betis. 7.
That's the first one I
wins.
got in all
Did
year.
you say that, Spence? Yeah, fine. Yeah, you are on fire right now with the quiz and with the secret numbers too. So this is good. Yeah, 7 consecutive games, and we have won 10 over the last 11. Do you remember what game was the only one that we did not win here? Do you remember a day, very sunny day, in a goal who entered the goal?
Yeah, 2016-17.
there. We did not have bar. Yeah. So this was the only time that we did not win here over the last 11 games. I don't have many times, so let's go with the 29. It's the number of goals scored away in La Liga this season. So we are only 1 goal to reach 30 goals away this season in La Liga. I think it's a very interesting number. And 12 is the amount of different scorers that have scored for Barça this season, with Frankie de Jong goals against Mallorca, an amount of 12 Barça players scored today. Maybe today Marc Casado, maybe Fermin in the second half. Gavi could be another scorer this season. Or Pau Cubarsí, as you said, in the place where he made his debut in La Liga. I don't have more time. I have to go to my position. Just for ending, I will say that for me, the score today has to be the most repetitive score in the last seasons. I think that we were going to suffer, but Barça will win today 3-2 here at the Villamarín. So let's go to that position and let's go to listen in a while.
Hi, Mark. See you in a minute, or talk to you in a minute,
Right.
rather. Right, here we go. Guess the score. Mark going with a 3-2 win. Give us your score predictions on the live chat. I'll read some of them out. Be optimistic. Come on, guys. Do you think we can win this afternoon at the Benito Villamarin and get the second win of the week? Spencer, you...
Do.
Well, you and Natalie are the most optimistic because Natalie's going clean sheet. You're going 4-1.
I think there's goals in this game. I think a lot of people have a lot of things to prove. And I do see goals, and I don't see any reason why Barça can't break down this defense that's been a little shaky this season. They haven't allowed as many goals as I think the numbers would bear out. The Barça should be able to get in behind today.
Natalie.
Yeah, I think Barça tends to score a lot of goals against Betis, so I'm hoping we can continue to do that, especially with Lamine back. And I'm hoping we can get a clean sheet because, I mean, they scored without Isco. I think we have a better chance. I know we have some players who want to prove something against us, but I have a good feeling we can start to get back to our clean sheets.
Especially now, you gotta test the backup keeper Vietas.
Yep, exactly. It does tend to happen, though, that when a replacement keeper comes in,
Yeah.
all of a sudden,
Yeah.
he gets the energy out of somewhere and
You
becomes...
mean like in the Copa for Girona?
Yeah, it becomes Oliver Kahn or,
Yeah.
exactly, or Victor Valdez. Right. Score predictions from our fans. I'm going with 3-1, but that's irrelevant because I never get my prediction right. 4-1 from Rand Black Star. 3-1 from Cold Lewis. Nathan Heath going 2-1. Kamal Ali going 4-2. KTB Channel 4-1. Who else? David Armani 5-2. That would be an interesting scoreline. We, of
5-2.
course, we have your classic 8-2.
Nicely done.
Nicely done.
So original.
We're still going with
Mateo
that.
Gonzalez going 3-1. Football is Life going 4-2. That would be interesting. Ariel Borge.
Dani Rojas.
And
Football is
Ariel
Life.
Borge going 5-0 Barça with a blue and red heart.
Okay.
Or a blue heart and a red heart.
Football is life.
Football is life. Right, 2 minutes and a half remaining, and until this starts, let's take a look at Barca's lineup one more time. There you go. It is Iñaki Peña in goal with Jules Koundé, Pau Cubarsí, Íñigo Martínez and Balde at the back. You've got Casado and Pedri in midfield, 3 attacking midfielders, Lamine on the right, Rafinha on the left, and Dani Olmo down the middle, with Robert Lewandowski returning to the lineup to lead the attacking line. Reasons to be optimistic, Spencer Siegel.
That, as I said earlier, the best front six you could possibly ask for, in my opinion. Casado holding down the fort in the back, Pedri distributing, Olmo bursting forward, Rafinha, Lamine on the wings, Lewandowski prime finisher.
Reasons to be optimistic, Natalie Baresi.
Isco is not starting. And unfortunately, their goalkeeper got injured.
For me, reasons to be optimistic. The other day's second half. It's so-and-so first half, although I will defend that Barca had their opportunities in the first. No one would be saying that it was a 50-50 first half or a sort of regular first half if the Lamine Yamal opportunity had gone in, if Rafinha's one-on-one had ended in a goal, even if Ferran Torres' opportunity had gone in as well.
I mean, you want to look at what they did in the second half and sort of look at the fallout from that. They torched Mallorca. Mallorca made 8 changes to their lineup yesterday and got blown out by Celta. Like, the psyche of facing this Barca team clearly has an effect on people because this is one of the most potent attacks we've seen, and we know that.
And Manuel Pellegrini knows that as well, as he said yesterday in his press conference. We'll see if Barca can come out strong and channel that second half energy from the other day into the early minutes of this game. It would be important to come out guns blazing. There is Real Betis' lineup on our screens appearing right now with a change in the goalkeeping line. Of course, Rui Silva had to be taken off during warm-ups. Vietas will start, Sabali, Bartra, Diego Llorente and Perrota at the back, with Altimira, Mateo and Lo Celso in midfield, Abde, Chimi Avila and Vito Roque up front. We'll see what the Tigrinho has to offer against Barca.
It's always strange when a lone player plays against you because you do have...
You want him to be good,
yeah.
but...
Yeah, and he's been good this year. We'll talk about it more as the game goes on, but when he's given his opportunities, he's good.
Right, Mark Brau, you're at the stadium. The game is about to start. What is the atmosphere like?
Well, incredible atmosphere. It's absolutely full of people. I think that if today will not reach the 60,000 people, we will be very close of this. As we said and we explained during all the warm-up show, incredible weather, up to 20 degrees, and sunny afternoon here, and it's a great atmosphere. Because I have to say, I've been here many times, and instead of Betis is not in the best shape, always in this stadium there's a big atmosphere. It's one of the most people here in Betis. The Betis fans are very warm with the team. So now I see Barça players just talking each other just in the midfield, and also, as we said, we can confirm that there was a substitution in the goalkeeper's position on Betis. So let's gonna win today. It's very important just to put pressure on Real Madrid, who will play against Girona. I don't know, Spence, if you go to Girona this evening, but today it could be a good day for Girona to win.
We got a game to focus on right now. I'm locked into this one.
The game is a bit delayed because Vitor Roque has decided to go to the Barça bench and say hi to everyone.
Why is he such a likable person?
We don't want to like you today.
Why is he
One
so
by one,
likable?
he's shaking hands with everyone.
He's going to. I thought he was just going to do the staff. He went to all the players.
All the players, one by one. So we're a little bit delayed in kickoff here, thanks
guy.
to the Tigrinho. We hope that will be the most relevant thing he does today for Barça. I mean, don't.
Well, look, you'd rather. Obviously, you don't want him to score a hat trick. What you want is him to not have any chances to score, rather than having a big chance and missing it.
True.
You know, because I mean, he's just. I really like this kid, man. I know.
I hope it goes well for him.
He's having a good season. He missed a sitter against San Andreu in the Copa. He had a
penalty as well.
He had a real good chance. It didn't have a great game in the Copa, but he's been playing well. He's got a couple of goals in La Liga. He's done his Tigrinho celebration. He hasn't had Isco to deliver the ball to him yet. I like the kid.
No, this Betis has not been like at its 100% full power all season long. They've had injuries. Lo Celso was out for a while as well. Isco's been out. So yeah, they have a corner kick, Marbrau, right from the get-go.
And the ball just went into the Tifo.
Yeah, the first one, Alejandro Balde is saying, what is happening? But yeah, after 20 seconds of game, first corner kick, we have to take care of this.
And down comes the Tifo. Someone might miss something here because
hurry.
fans are stuck behind it.
Something's.
Get the Tifo
They can't get it down.
Incoming cross, near post header. It's headed up in the air and away by the Barca defence, but they can't manage to clear it. It's one of those games that's actually hard to watch because
of the sun.
The sun's too bright on one end of the pitch.
That must be awful as a player.
And another corner kick, right? Betis dialing up the pressure early on in this game.
That must be so hard to make a pass and then have to look
Second
up for the
corner
ball
kick.
and the sun's in your eyes.
Barca has problems just to put out the ball, and we have to say that there are two balls in the pitch.
Yes.
Oh.
Right now, one of the Betis players are putting out the ball, but in two times there were two balls, so we are very close for one of the par with the most warming fans here in Villamarín.
Well, let's be careful here. Incoming cross, the header up in the air, and it's cleared off the line. Woo! Rafinha, I think that was. Rafinha, the captain, the hero
Rafinha.
right now. He's cleared it off the line as the ball was floating in.
This has been.
Oof.
It was under control. He cleared it easily.
I mean.
It was very close to being a goal, that. Throw in Barca. Let's see if we get a replay here.
How much of the ball do you think crossed the line? Obviously not the whole
I think
ball.
none of it.
I'm very close of the action, and I can say that the ball, I think that not only a lot of the ball
didn't
has
even
crossed
touch the line.
Didn't even touch the line,
I
but it
think
was
that
going
Rafinha
in.
has everything control. Yeah, he has everything in control, but the first 2 minutes were absolutely Betis' control. So remember that Hansi Flick said before that Betis made a high pressure, that they play very well at the offensive part. So we have to take care of this.
Rafinha. Saving goals now as well as scoring them.
He does
Careful
everything.
now here.
Wow.
Betis in space.
Yo,
Here's
yo, yo,
Ande.
yo, yo.
Iñaki Peña. Iñaki.
Let's go.
Fill the live chat with airplanes,
What a
guys.
save, guys.
Iñaki.
What a save. The airplane of Alicante.
Holy moly. Wake
Wow.
up.
Well,
You awake yet? You were going to nap.
There was no siesta today.
incoming cross. Another corner kick. That's the fourth for Betis. But well, I mean, I'm not sure it's me that needs to wake up. Barca at the moment.
Well, at least that chance fell to Abde and not Victor Roque, because Abde's not on loan. He's just there.
Yeah.
Timmy Avila Spence was very angry with the Abde.
Because you took it himself. I mean, I think you take
Timmy
it
Avila,
always.
Timmy Avila said that he has to pass to the far post.
No, he
but I have
doesn't.
to say that Abde was in a very clear position.
Listen.
He was in a very clear
Jimmy
position, and I
Avila's-
think that.
Go ahead.
Tell me.
No, Chimi Avila
No, go
can
on,
take
go
a
on.
chill pill.
He doesn't know how.
All
Right,
right.
anyway, let's see. Was this enough of a wake-up call for Barca? It's like
Boy.
someone...
What
What's
happened?
going on? Oh, Vitor Roque's got blood running down his nose. Okay, let's do first scorer. Who will be the first scorer for Barca in this game? Lewandowski, Rafinha, Olmo, Spence. It's time.
It's almost time.
Natalie?
I'm going Mr. Lewandowski.
I will also go Mr. RL9, Mr. Robert Lewandowski. Mara Brau, who will score the first goal?
Well, I think I will go with Rafinha. He's
Okay.
on fire, 3 consecutive games, scoring 7 of the last 9. But first of all, as you said, we have to wake up. It's a great
Yes.
moment to have a nap if you are at home, but no if you are on the field. So a great time to put the nap out and to wake up.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. Maybe the alarm was set for like 20 past 4.
What time
Instead
did you?
of quarter
What time
past
did
4.
you wake up today?
I didn't need an alarm to wake up relatively early today. I woke up at 8.
You woke up at 8 o'clock without an alarm.
Yeah.
Dude.
Went to bed before 12.
Wow.
You know,
I'm getting old, Spence.
I was just
Your
gonna say,
body.
Old,
only
Spence.
people of a certain age can get up at 8 o'clock without an alarm, man.
I'm
Oh, is that what
37, Spence. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's now
I've
you're
entered adult life.
you're pushing midlife crisis
now.
territory
Oh,
at this
yeah,
point.
I'm getting a Harley Davidson in 3 years. No, I'm not. I'm too scared of motorbikes.
You want to take that around on the ronda? No, thank
no,
you.
thank you. Right, Lamine Yamal to Pedri. Now Barca playing in Betis territory as...
good ball.
Lovely
Great
ball
ball.
by Íñigo Martínez.
Chuta,
Koundé! Woo,
Oh, still
Koundé.
going.
Very motivated to score against his former enemy Real Betis, being a former Sevilla player, of course. Right, we haven't done Barca official intelligence prediction yet, so
I think you're right.
let's go and do that. Let's do the Barca official intelligences prediction. Started out well.
Did he get it against
No,
the last game?
No.
No.
No. So, Barca official intelligence. You're not so intelligent after all, are you? Give us your score prediction. What do you think the final score will be?
Don't you see how many goals we're gonna have today? You think it's just gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goals? No. I'm calling 5-2.
Oh, wow. Oh, careful. Betis player knocked over inside the box. Shoulder on shoulder, nothing. Referee is saying nothing. And the Betis players aren't complaining.
Robert,
all that
have
much,
you-
are they, Matt?
Robert, did you become official intelligence too? Because I listened to you in a very different voice.
Sorry.
I listened to you, Robert, with the same voice as our official intelligence voice.
Oh, really? Is that what they've done?
Really.
Are you half man, half machine?
He's actually AI.
Or is Barca official intelligence morphing into me?
And I'm trying to spin this in the right direction.
I don't know what's happened. Right, careful, because Lamine Yamal has it. Lamine Yamal cuts back. Lamine Yamal with the shot into the hands of Betis. And Spencer, you said this was important to try and test the replacement keeper.
It's 2 shots on target already, one from Koundé, one from Lamine, and you have to do that. You just got to test this kid because he hasn't had many opportunities. To be fair, he played in the Copa midweek Wednesday against San Andreu, so he was
ready to go then.
He's fresh.
Right, Olmo with the pressure, and he forces a Real Betis giveaway, a throw-in, and I like Barca's reaction.
Yeah. So they're going back to the Koundé chance, which was just a little toe poke, and Vietas had to be aware of it. But I just to point out, like, it's one thing to be told, yeah, you're starting this game in the Copa, we're going to use our backup keeper here. It's another thing when Rui Silva is preparing all week for Barça. Vietas is thinking, I'll prepare, but I'm going to be sitting on the bench like I have been for every other game, essentially, of my entire career.
And then 10 minutes before, they're like, okay, you're going in.
Here's
the Abde chance. He
Abde
scuffed it,
chance.
man.
Iñaki Peña with the save.
That's not
a good
take.
save.
It's a great save, but it's not a good take from Abde. You got to score
It's
that.
not, but I mean,
Better for
Iñaki Peña does very well to stay on his feet right until the very precise moment when he had to go down and save it. Didn't gamble too early, Iñaki. Give us some more airplanes for Iñaki Peña on the live chat after that amazing save that we just saw replayed. Careful here with the inside pass to Vitor Roque. He shot over the crossbar. Vitor Roque, Marc, gradually coming into his own in La Liga. Some fairly good numbers for Vitor Roque.
Yeah, it's been a long time that he's not scoring. He missed a penalty in the last game against Sant Andreu. Instead, finally, it was a goal of Marc Bartra. But he scored. He has scored 3 goals in the league, 5 if we count on Spanish Cups and Conference League games. And I think that he's doing well here at Betis. Maybe it's not the best time of the season for him, but for me it was good. What I listened on Hansi Flick about Vitor Roque just in the press conference, he said that in the personal part he's happy for him to have more confidence here. We have to say that instead Betis has an option to buy the player. He's a Barça player, but remember that in other cases when a player of Barça is playing with other team, he couldn't play, he cannot play against us, but this is not the case of Vitor Roque, who is playing today, and he can play in the second part of the season.
There was no fear clause.
What do you call that in Spanish?
La cláusula del miedo.
The miedo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, Barca in possession, and
fear clause,
you may
yeah.
recall that in the last show we were gifted the magic remote as Dani Olmo puts a cross inside. It's cleared by the Betis defence. Careful, we'll talk about the magic remote in a second. Hang on.
Hold
Here's
that
Barca.
thought.
Nicely done,
in
Casado.
possession. And the ball is played back to Kubarsi. Right, okay, magic remote. So, here. You may recall me pressing any of the numbers on this remote.
It's magic.
Made magic happen, made things happen.
Right.
So, let's try. I'm being told to press number 4 here. So, let's see. Because we have a game with number 4. There we go. Okay.
What's happening?
Oh, this is scary.
So the game is... we
First
have
corner
the
kick for us, guys.
Corner kick for us. Okay, we have the possibility, guys, of having a Barca legend come watch the game with us.
Oh.
Silently.
In
1,
person?
2, 3, 4, or 5.
We have to pick 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Which one shall we pick?
Why don't we let the fans decide?
Let's let the fans decide.
Let
1,
them.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Barca Live fans, which Barca legend should come and join us for this show?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I'm seeing all of the numbers so far. 3, 5, 3, 3, 3.
So why don't I give
3,
you the live chat, Spencer,
4.
and you
You count all of them.
randomly set your finger on one name and see what it says.
All right. Right here.
Seems like there's a lot of threes. But
Pam.
You went on a comment that says Messi.
we just want Messi.
All right, let me try again. Try again.
Is he an option?
Wait, there he is. And
5. A comment from Shorty Zia says 5.
Manita.
Okay, so Judith, can you unveil who number 5 is? Wait a minute. Well, don't let Judith turn them. Come to us, and Judith will pick, and we'll reveal who the mystery player is. Number 5. We'll go back to it in a second as soon as Judith is ready. and we'll unveil which Barca
I don't
legend.
think it's Judith anymore.
You ready?
Oh!
Oh, Alexis Sanchez is watching the game with us today.
Hello, Alexis. Hola.
Round of applause for Alexis Sanchez for making it to the show today. Alexis is going to watch the game with us. Great goals that he scored for Barca, didn't he, Marbrau?
He would have finished off that chance that Betis had.
Yeah.
Mark, Alexis Sanchez, great goals for
Sorry,
Barca,
Robert,
right?
can you repeat?
No, Alexis
Yeah,
Sanchez,
I
great
think that
goals
the
for
most
Barca.
beautiful one-
Which one was your favourite?
Yeah, against Madrid, of course.
Yeah.
The goal, the chip against Madrid. And I was at the Spotify Camp Nou at that time, and I remember celebrating in a big way that goal.
Careful, Lamine has the ball. Lamine back to Koundé. Koundé can put the cross in. Incoming cross by Koundé. Oh, Lewandowski, so close. So close.
And I think the second best goal of Alexis Sanchez was against Atletico de Madrid in the
Yes.
final game in 2013-2014, but the end of that game was not good for us. So, but the chip goal against Madrid, I think, is the best of Alexis with Barca.
Didn't he score? One of those was a goal that stopped Madrid from getting the league title.
No, he scored against Atletico de Madrid, and we were going to win the league with that goal, but then Atletico equalised.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Where is he now?
Alexis Sanchez. Oh, careful, because Koundé's won it back, and Lamine is free
Rafinha.
on the right wing. Incoming cross. Well, Lamine Yamal outside of that left boot. Naughty boy, that Lamine Yamal.
I'm gonna look
L2
it
and
up.
X.
I'm going to look it up.
He's not at
He's in Italy. Is he not at Inter Milan?
Inter Milan.
Still?
He's at Inter Milan, right?
Question mark.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he's still there.
But he is in Italy.
Oh, has he moved to another team? Juve?
Right first sounding letter,
As in Juve.
as in you.
Udinese. Oh, he went back.
Udinese. Oh, careful with the crossbar. Oh, by Rafinha and Lamine connecting once again with the outside,
Outside
of
of
his
the boot. It's
Yeah.
better than the inside of his boot.
He almost went like for a Cruyff finish there.
That was a Cruyff fin, you're right. Well,
Wow.
Well, without
Yeah.
the leap up in the air, but oof.
without the full stretch, but you get the idea.
Mark, Barca have reacted well after the initial Betis domination.
Yeah, we can say that we woke up. We woke up after bad first minutes, and I think that today's game it will be very important to commend the save made by Iñaki Peña, one of the best he did this season, or he has done this season so far. He made incredible seasons at Bernabeu, but this one with a 0-0 in the third minute, I think it's one of the most important saves this season. And I have to say that Barca has reacted, but we are not playing with a very great possession. We're trying to put long balls, as Pau Coversí is doing right now. And I see Hansi Flick on the bench just talking to the players and said that we have to be more patient just to find the spaces.
I mean, it's entertaining to watch. It's very direct, and I have to say, 16 minutes played. It's almost unbelievable that this is 0-0.
Yeah.
Good chances for both teams.
I feel like we've played half a century already.
I was gonna
How
say.
are we only 16 minutes into this game?
The first 2 minutes were already like 4 opportunities.
Maybe Alexis Sanchez has the answer. Should we check in on Alexis?
Should we talk to Alexis?
Let's check in on Alexis, see if he's ready. Is Alexis watching?
Oh, look!
There you go. You all right, Alexis?
Hola.
Good. Thank you.
He speaks
Alex-
English. He played in the Premier
Yeah, I'm just being
Played for
respectful.
Arsenal.
Of course.
and
Being
Manchester
respectful.
United.
Right. Incoming pass by. Oh, Rafinha lets it roll, and Lewandowski
Ooh,
feeds it out
couldn't
wide to
get
Balde.
it.
Go back. Oh, what happened there?
Why didn't he go for
Offside? Who was offside?
Offside. I think
Was it Lewandowski running
I
back?
see the assistant referee. Yeah. I don't know if you said it, guys, but Alexis Sanchez is playing for Udinese right now.
Yeah.
He was one of his former teams. I think that he played on Udinese at the time that Barca made the transfer of him.
Yeah.
So he plays in Udinese at that time.
Yeah, he got transferred here from Udinese. Here, careful here, because Betis have space. Here's Chimi Avila playing on the right. Chimi with the cross cleared by Inigo. It falls to Mateo on the edge of the box, but Barca did well to recover defensively. 17 minutes, almost 18 now. Betis in possession. They have a lot of talent up front. They know how to take care of the ball.
I can't see anything when they're in the sun.
That's a handball, no? All right.
So Bali trying to run away.
Ooh,
Now
Rafinha,
Rafinha was fouled. Rafinha was fouled.
The fans aren't going to like that one.
And it should be a,
Clear foul.
it should be a yellow card, guys, I think.
Yellow card.
It
The
should be a
fans didn't
yellow
like
card.
it because it was a late call, but it was a
Yeah.
foul. So the referee was waiting to see if maybe there was an advantage that Barca could play, and then they whistled the foul.
That was straight in the ribs.
Rafinha received a hit just on his chest. But I think that it's not the yellow card because of the possibility of going ahead. I think it's because it's a tough foul.
Anika on the live chat says, have you
No,
guys
it's
seen the Real Betis mascot? Spence, you're the expert on mascots. Have you seen the Real Betis mascot?
Yeah, it's the palm tree, right?
Is it?
Yeah. I don't-
Anika, can you confirm
Palmerin.
that it is a palm tree?
It's
Palmerin.
What's the name of it?
Mark, what's the name?
Palmerin.
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 Little palm.
Palmerin.
Oh, palm.
Palmerin. Little palm. Little palm.
Is it on the pitch today?
Oh, we have a clip apparently of Palmerin.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw him in the warm-up.
Oh my goodness.
Why is it like a samurai or something?
There it is.
What are we doing?
Doesn't really look like a palm tree.
It doesn't really look like a palm tree, no. That is the Real Betis mascot.
I like cat more.
I like cat more.
And do you know why it's a palm? Do you know why?
No. Why?
It's not a big story. I have to say it's not a big story because the street, the biggest street that is across the stadium, it's Avenida de la Palmera, Palms Avenue.
Oh, okay. Palm Tree
So
Avenue.
Betis is known as the Palm team, el equipo de la Palmera, and
Okay.
this is why the mascot is a palm.
Is that why their colors are green?
Oh, maybe.
I will give.
Ooh, Lamine!
Hold on.
Lamine Yamal. Nice little dribble. The cross inside. Just a little bit too short. Let's see if Olmo can recover. Putting Perrot under pressure. Barca
I
will
gotta
recover.
I gotta give just Spain in general some credit for being so creative
With the mascots?
when it comes to their mascots, because you know anybody can put on a wildcat costume, but like whenever anybody creates a new mascot in this country, they just go nuts. We got Cat. You might recall the basketball team for Girona. Oh boy. Oh God.
You look good. Are you the one who's in the costume?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
There's Kat. Kat's watching the game
But
with us as
what,
well.
what could be
Aw.
We should
what
have
could-
Kat in the studio one day.
what could be our mascot?
Doing like a
I'd
backflip.
welcome that.
What,
Oh, Cubarsí
what
with a
could
hard
be our
foul.
mascot? Barca Live mascot?
Careful, careful. Is
Barca Live
Cubarsí all
mascot?
right, Mark?
Who could be? Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay, okay. That was a hard fall. Barca Live mascot, what could it be?
Just like a tiny cat. Or there's that bear.
Yeah, we got
Could be
it.
greasy.
It's not
Yeah,
possible to choose a Spence. It's
Well,
not possible to
I
choose a
am
Spence.
not
as
your
our
mono
mascot.
de feria.
Oh, well. Greasy's in the house.
Ooh, that
Careful with the
pass.
long pass, looking for Lewandowski. There's Greasy. So we've got, let's like do a quick round of everyone who we have in the house
I've
today. Yeah, Mark?
I've never thought that a guy from Chicago could say. I've never thought in my life that a guy of Chicago could say mono de feria in a while he's living here.
Right, so, Carlos, can we do a quick round, una ronda of everyone that we have in the studio right now?
Wow, it's full.
Watching the game. So there's me,
Hello.
there's Alexis Sanchez.
Alexis Sanchez.
Alexis Sanchez is watching the game with us. You've got Greasy.
Greasy.
Griezmann.
I love Greasy.
Greasy's watching the game with us. You've got me again. You've got Kat.
Let's go, cat.
You've got Spencer. got Natalie. You've got the Barça official intelligence.
Hello.
And
Yeah. Over there.
you've got the mascot as
There's a
well.
special guy over there.
And if you turn around, Carlos, you have, on one of our cameras, we've got Ronaldinho as well. There he is.
Christmas Ronaldinho.
Christmas Ronaldinho. Look at that.
Festive Ronnie.
I mean, full house to watch this game.
Ron.
There you
He's
go.
a full house today.
I mean, it's a full house here to watch this Betis Barça today, at which point I will ask you guys, button number 2, to fill the live chat with some blue and red hearts. Why don't we go ahead and do that? I mean, just because. Give Barça love. All of our guests today. Blue and red hearts on the live chat now. That's it. Blue and red hearts on El Chato. We're midway through this first half, and Betis give the ball away. Can Barca run here?
Come on, boys.
It's Lamine Yamal. Lamine weighing his options. Lamine trying to squeeze in between 3, and he will get the ball. There is Lamine out wide to Lewandowski. Go Levy. Lewandowski to Rafinha, looking for options inside the box. The cross by Rafinha is blocked. Chance wasted there. Good hustle by Lamine Yamal. Now Pau Cubarsí will win it back, and it's fitting that we mention Pau Cubarsí because we got a view on Barca's Instagram feed today, on Barca's Instagram stories, of Pau Cubarsí's shin pads. Have you ever seen them?
Oh, I saw them
No.
today.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Pau Cubarsí's shin pads and what was on there, what message is on his shin pads. Well, careful, wait a minute, because Danny
Hold
Olmo has a
that
chance
thought.
to shoot.
Ooh. It was almost
It was almost time. It
time.
was almost time. It's not time yet.
It's a little early.
A little early. Cubarsí's shin pads. Let's go for it. So there they are. It says Alevia at the top. Season, I think it says 2010 there. And then it says Defensa de Hierro. Pau Cubarsí. So,
2010 doesn't say. I think it's like 2018.
oh, 2018.
Because
Okay.
I don't think he
he's
was
17.
Barely born in 2010.
Oh yeah, no, it must be. Yeah, it must be later. He's like 2007, isn't
Yeah.
he? So Alevin is when they're 10. So that must be like 2017, 18. Okay, yeah, I was wrong. Defensa de Hierro. Pau Cubarsí, which is like iron defender.
Yeah.
What would your shin pad say, Spence?
What would my shin pad say?
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Oh, Inigo's
Barca
down.
players are very angry with Chimi Avila, because Chimi Avila, I think he plays with his elbows as usual. He's doing,
Oof.
and Barca
No.
players
Oy, oy,
are
oy.
very angry with
And he fell on
Chimi
him.
Avila.
Well, he just went in with a lot of force, I would say.
Oh,
I mean, oof.
but he fell on him.
He fell on Inigo with the
Force.
elbow, but I don't think he was. I don't think he was sticking his elbow out. But it must have hurt if you're.
Yeah,
in
but I
No,
have
no,
to
he's
say that
already-
maybe it's because maybe Chimi Avila said that there's nothing, and Barca players, I see, guess who? Marc Casado, one of the youngest players here, saying Chimi Avila, go out, go out, go out. I like Marc Casado. It's like a small captain we have on the pitch.
Yes.
A small captain.
Captains without an armband on this team, I would say. Iñigo
Well, he
Martínez,
was,
Pau Casado.
in fact,
Yeah.
in fact, we have to say that Marc Casado was the captain of Barça Athletic last season.
That's true.
Oh, careful. Good combination. Rafinha's free. Rafinha has Balde on the left. Here we go. Go, Balde. Put in a good cross. Go, Alejandro. He held on to it for just a little bit too long. He tries to go deep. Balde gets himself into a little bit of trouble, into traffic, and he loses the ball. And now Chimi Avila, who had recovered,
Yeah, he did.
He ran out of space, really.
He did hold on to it just a bit too long, like you said. You needed to get that in right away.
Why does it say Avila Chimi on his shirt?
I can never figure out the backs of football shirts.
Yeah.
And like, let alone
I thought you were going to say I can never figure out Chimi Avila, who's quite a character.
Yeah.
that
also.
too.
Olmo, Lewandowski being grabbed from behind.
Yeah, because some people put like
Now
their
Barca lose.
full name, just the last name, or just the first letter of their first name and their last name,
Yeah, it's
or
all-
just their first name.
Right, Pablo Wolves is in our control room today. Give me one of those questions that we wrote up earlier on, whichever one you feel like is most fitting for the moment right now. Here is Pedri with the ball. Which is your favourite Barca versus Betis moment? Is it the Messi lob goal? Is it the Lamine Yamal debut, which was at Camp Nou, but it was against Betis? Or, Marc Brau, this is for you and me. Is it the Copa del Rey 1997 final? But that's just you and me, Marc. The rest of the 15-year-olds on this show
Yeah.
can pick any of the other two moments.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, the final of the Spanish Cup in 1997 with the no goal of Emanuela Munique that everyone's remember as Emanuela Munique goals or assist. The worst shot in the Barca's history that became an assist for Luis Figo to score the goal. Of course, Figo, we don't love Figo a lot, but at that final he scored twice.
Figo,
He scored
wow.
twice.
And it was a great final that season.
For me, it's that 97. But Marc Brau is underselling how bad the Emmanuel Amunike shot was, so you have to careful on the edge of the box. Barca trying to play it out. You have to imagine like a loose ball to the left of the goal, and he tries to take the volley. The ball was going in the direction of going out for a throw-in. It was just a terrible shot, and Luis Figo got on the end of it at the far post and put it in the back of the net. But that was a final, Copa del Rey final, which went to extra time, and it was won at the Santiago Bernabeu against a really good Real Betis side. So that's a very good fond
And at
memory
that
for
time,
us.
Robert and our former president, Joan Gaspar,
Yes.
put on the megaphony Al Camp del Barça,
Oh,
our
yeah, exactly.
anthem.
So-
It was the last time that the anthem sound in Santiago Bernabeu.
Yeah, that was Joan Gaspar, our former vice president and then president in 2000.
But how?
He arranged it so that when if Barca did win the title, El Camp del Barça, tot el camp és un clam, would sound all around the
We
Bernabeu.
need to do that
Yeah, there's
again.
no way they would allow that anymore.
Well,
Someone needs to make it happen.
The 90s.
Connect the Bluetooth.
90s were great times. Careful here, Barca won it back, and a foul called on Lamine Yamal.
Nice save.
Well, we have to say, Spence, that because of this, it's a legend. I'm not confirming this, but it's one of the reasons because when Barca played the final of the Copa del Rey, Bernabeu was never an option because always they have to build the toilets. Remember that always they were building the toilets
Oh,
when
yeah,
Barca
yeah,
played
exactly,
the finals.
yeah.
Say that again? I
The
didn't catch
legend
that.
said that it's because of this, because Real Madrid doesn't
There was
want
always
again to live
renovation works
at
going
time.
on in the bathrooms. So Real Madrid would never offer the Bernabeu for... it was their excuse for not offering the
For
Bernabeu
finals.
as the stadium for finals.
Oh, weird.
Okay.
Yeah. There was this ongoing joke always. Right, Betis with the clearance. What is your favourite Betis memory, Barca Betis memory?
I distinctly recall the Messi lob. I remember watching it from my home.
Oh, Pau Garcia is injured.
Injured.
Pau Garcia is injured. I don't know if it's a hit or something, but he fell down. He put his head on his head. He's touching his stomach, so I don't really know if
Let's see.
he's on pain because of that action that it happened just a few minutes ago. Remember that you asked me, Robert,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
Kovacic is fine?
He
Now he's
fell really
going
hard.
up.
That poor boy.
Yeah, he's going up. Well, I see him walking, but I hope
This
that
is what
everything's
we're
fine
being
with
shown
him.
right now.
Oh, he hit his head.
There was the hard fall, and he hit
His
his
head-
face on the ground.
His head has gotten some hard hits this season.
Yeah. He's up. He's good. Seems.
Give him a nice
We
pack.
need to give this kid some rest, man. He needs to like sit out some games.
He's only
Well,
17.
we have to say, yesterday Hansi Flick said that Araujo is not ready to play yet, but maybe, Hansi Flick said maybe, that after 5 or 6 months, maybe the next La Liga game against Leganés could be an option for Araujo. So, of course, he will not be able to play the whole game. But, yeah, Hansi Flick said that the goal is to have Araujo against Leganés. We'll see.
That would be nice.
Barça win it back through
Ooh,
Casa,
nice.
though. Go Casa. Ooh, Casa gives it away. Now Vitor Roque has it. Trying to hang on to it and feeding Abde. Betis give it away. Koundé wins it back. Koundé clears. Bit messy, all of this at the
Yeah.
moment.
Always.
Careful now. Betis with another opportunity. Vitor Roque protecting it in front of Kubarsi. Now the 1-2 with Abde. Abde gets inside the box. Abde tries to feed it back. Pedri intercepts. Can Pedri get it out of there? Koundé helps him.
They're being pinned just a little bit further back right now.
Yep. When Betis decide to go,
They go.
they bring bodies forward. They know what to do with the ball, and they're dangerous. They're talented. Careful here.
And they
Now
just go
Lamine
fast.
Yamal helping defend. Ooh,
Ooh.
Lamine running away with the ball, dribbling past defenders, and now he's knocked
Hey.
over, and that should be a yellow.
That was the yellow.
Yeah,
There we
first of the
go.
game, very clear.
And get out of here.
Very
Look at
clear, the action on Lamine Yamal. You have to help me which Betis player received the yellow card, but I think it's a clear one.
that. Good
How are they
throw.
arguing that that is not a foul? Mateo with the yellow card.
Oh, is this Mateo Flores?
That's Mateo Flores, yeah. Right,
Oh, gosh.
will Barca score before half-time? In the 35th minute, we ask you this. There are 10 minutes remaining. Will
Two
Barca
goals.
score 1, yes, 2, no, 3, 2 goals? I'm going 1. Spence, Natalie.
I hope yes.
I said yes last time and they didn't, so I'm gonna say no this time and hope that they do.
Natalie?
I think that they will, and then hopefully in the second half we can crank it up with more goals, as they've done a few times this season.
Alexis Sanchez. Will Barca score before half-time? Option 1. Okay.
If Alexis says
If Alexis says so,
Alexis is a man of very few words, but we prefer to see the actions, you know?
yeah.
Thank you, Alexis.
Thank you, Alexis Sanchez.
how many goals did Alexis Sanchez score against Betis?
That's a good question. How many goals did Alexis Sanchez score against Real Betis Marbrau?
On the spot.
Well, I have to say, I remember a goal in Camp Nou that we made a comeback. We won 4-2 that time with Leo Messi scored a big goal in a free kick. I remember that day Alexis scored 1. Not many, eh? I have to say that not many Alexis against Betis.
Right. Let's see. Might have to bring
Uh,
Lizzie to
let
the
me
couch for the second
let
half.
me say another thing, Robert.
Yeah.
You asked me about great memories against Betis, and I have to say that in 2018 there was a big memory with a great goal scored by Leo Messi, and all the Benito Villamarin clapping the hands. They made an incredible standing ovation.
Yeah,
He
that was
scored a
option 1.
hat-trick at that day, Leo Messi, and I think that it has to be. I think it's one of the best moments I've lived away with Barca. It was very emotional to say 60,000 people of other team clapping the hands, just ovationing Leo Messi. It was a great moment here.
I mean, the goal that he scored, followed by everybody just bowing down to him, was the biggest sign of respect.
That game was good. I remember also watching that goal, and I was just like, what? That's one of my favorite Messi goals.
It's just because it required the exact, precise amount of power and delicacy that he delivered.
And he makes it look like he just like barely hits it.
Right. You could give us 100 tries. We would probably need 100 more.
It's just messy things.
Throw in Barca, 37th minute.
We should do a Barca Live one day where we're out on a pitch, a football pitch, recreating all of the goals while...
During the game?
Yeah, while the game's going on.
We're recreating every play.
No, Robert's not in
Well,
favor.
I want to score Francesco Coco's goal in 2001, Robert. I want this goal.
scored with his butt, Francesco Coco did.
That's a good one.
I was just looking for a comment here. Can't find it.
Like the messy one with his chest.
Yeah, if there was a goal in Barca history that you would like to recreate yourself, which one would it be?
Like
Ah.
the Encara Messi goal against Getafe, was it?
Encara Messi. Yeah? The Getafe goal? Spence?
That I could recreate myself.
Well, it wouldn't be possible, but if we were wishing here.
Yeah. No, we're obviously we're hopeful. Mine, hold on.
Careful here. In comes Lewandowski! There you go. I'll recreate that one if you like.
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's recreate it right now. Cross to the middle. Oh, wait a minute. No, I need to go to the other side.
Where's
cross
the
comes from
goal?
the right-hand side. Cross comes from the right. Cross comes
Can he
from
make
the
it there?
right. Around the defender.
Oh, careful.
Lewandowski with the goal.
Go!
Benny.
Vamos!
Koundé with the cross. Lewandowski with the goal. Spence. Well, wait a minute. Let's go to Manuel. Manuel the Pichichi scores again.
I will give some time to Spence just to warm his voice, because you know what happened in Barca Live. Well, Lewandowski scores a goal, another goal. He rests for the first time this season against Mallorca, but he did not lost anything out of the goal. He scored his goal number 23 this season, 23 goals, only 3 goals less than the whole last season. He scored 26 goals last season. This season, in only 4 months, he has scored 23 goals, 16 in La Liga in 16 rounds. So this is the top scorer. This is the Pichichi. This is Robert Lewandowski. And I don't know if his Spence has his voice warm.
I'm good.
You know what happened when Lewandowski scores here?
Wait a
So
minute.
let's
I
go,
want to
Spence.
ask the
Let's go.
live chat first to give us some fist bumps. Fist bumps in the live chat to celebrate Lewandowski's goal. There you go. There you go. And Spence, should we get up? You know what happens when Lewandowski scores on Barca Live, right?
It goes down.
Do it, Spence.
We pop the net like Lewandowski. Dowski, El Marcaria dentro un bosque. Bosque, dale al balón que lo enrosque. Rosque, we pop the net like Lewandowski. Dowski.
Yeah, Geezy's rapping.
He's a good
Barca,
rapper.
1-0.
We're paying attention to Gucci right now.
Give us some fist bumps on the live chat.
Oh,
Let's take a look at Hansi Flick's reaction to the goal. An important one coming just before halftime. There you go. The energetic
Solid.
fist bump by Hansi.
He's gonna start saying vamos.
I don't see enough fist bumps on the live chat,
And guys, I have a question for you. As usual, how many assists has Jules Koundé given this season?
It's 6 or 7, because I remember it was 5 or 6 in the last one, because he had a hat-trick of
The whole
assists
season.
against Red Star. He played a long pass in Girona. So I'm going to say 6.
You're right.
You right?
You're
Is that it?
doing your homework today very well, Robin. You're right.
nicely done,
You're
eh?
right. 6 assists.
Nicely done.
The last one was to Rafinha against Celta. And it's important to say that Jules Koundé is the number 3 of the top assistants this season for Barca. 9 for Lamine Yamal, 8 for Rafinha, and 6 for Jules Koundé.
There we go. I mean, I should have gone for option 2 goals if Barca were going to score before half
Look
time.
out,
'Cause,
'cause it's
here's
Lamine
Lamine
time.
Yamal. Incoming cross by Lamine. Lewandowski. Rafinha. Shot blocked. Lewandowski almost got there for the header. Off of the rebound, Rafinha on the volley. Got blocked. And they're having fun now.
Yeah, well, we just woke up. And I said I didn't think they were going to score a goal in the first half because I thought they were going to score a goal in the first half.
And they did.
Huh?
Well done.
Huh? See or no?
Well done.
The reverse psychology.
Should we ask Alexis Sanchez if Barca will score again?
Yes.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Also, another Messi goal that I would copy is the one against Bilbao in the Copa del Rey final from
Yep.
2015.
Alexis, will Barca score again in this first half?
I think that's a yes.
Is that
That's a yes. That's a yes. That is a yes. Okay. Thank you, Alexis.
My answer, by the way, which I was going to give, and then we scored the goal. Even though it's not in the greatest of circumstances following the Messi free kick goal in the first leg against Liverpool.
I also
Yeah.
thought of that one.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Although, if we're doing Messi free kicks, there are 2. Right. I think the best free kick he ever took was probably against Liverpool, but there are 2 that I really like. One is one that he scored against Sevilla, similar to the Rafinha goal with Brazil during the last international break. So, if you're on the edge of the box, the ball is more to the left, so therefore it's more for a right-footed player. But then the left-footed player takes it and he crosses it right across. That one's really difficult, and Messi did that against Sevilla, and it was great. And then there was 2 seasons in a row, I think, against Villarreal from like almost like the line of the edge of the box, like really close, and he put it into the top corner. Those are just like bullets. Amazing.
Are you left-footed or right-footed?
I'm left-footed.
Oh.
There are 2 things that Lionel Messi, no, 3 things, sorry, that Lionel Messi and I have in common.
Your age,
Number 1.
We were both born in the same year, 1987.
your footedness,
Our footedness.
and
We are
your
both left.
salary.
No,
Well,
our Barca, our love for Barca.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Ah, we both support Barca. Madabral, how much
Now
at
you
a
don't play
time?
the sound effect.
the sound effect, guys.
Come on, audio.
2 minutes. 2 minutes of added time. And Barca players are very angry with the referee because he stopped a good action of Pedri because there was a Betis player lying on the pitch. He's on pain, but Barca players cannot understand why he stopped the action if there's no foul and if Barca's attacking was promising. Also,
Yeah.
Hansi Flick now is talking with his assistant coaches saying why the referee stopped it. I cannot understand why. Pedri's talking with him. I think he's doing a great job, Muñiz Ruiz, for the moment. He's doing a great refereeing. But I cannot understand why he stopped the action.
No, neither can I. We just saw like the build-up of the goal on that right-hand side.
It's total
little
football.
triangle.
It's total football.
Yeah.
Oh! But
What?
I cannot understand. Because it's foul. But the referee whistled the foul very, very late.
Yeah, 35 seconds late.
Oh.
Okay, if I had the chance to recreate a Barca goal, I will save my answer in the second half, and Madabral will save his answer for the second half as well, because we'll ask the live chat as well if there was one that you want to recreate, which one would it be? But that will be in the second half. Let's take a look at the final 30 seconds of this first half, because Alexis Sanchez did say that there might be another goal coming.
That's true.
And Alexis has been right today.
Better than Barca official intelligence.
Better than Barca official intelligence.
Artificial intelligence doesn't know what it's talking about ever.
I don't trust those robots.
Didn't
I'm
he get the
telling you,
score
man.
right against Brest?
Yeah,
Well.
some.
Even a broken clock is right twice
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Barca are just playing this out, so it looks like there'll be no more goals. Hey, Barca official intelligence, you all right?
I'm fine.
So sad.
Ooh. Perrault wins it back off of Lewandowski, but gives it
Hold
away.
on
Here's a
now.
quick chance for
Whoa.
Barca. Come on, Levy.
What's he doing over there?
Lamine through to Lewandowski. Can he
Cross
put a cross
it.
in? No.
Ball.
Oh,
Dribbles back.
Volley.
Lamine Lamin tries to get into the box to Pedri. The ball will fall to Koundé. Crossed by Koundé. Headed away. Casado. Go Casa.
That's the half. No, it's not the half.
Maybe just shoot, guys.
Maybe just turn and
Just
shoot.
go for it. No,
Nah,
I think
yeah,
it's going to end here.
Maybe the referee is giving more seconds due to the Betis player injury.
Yeah. We'll go through to the 48th minute then. But Barca, can they hang on to it? Ooh, no, that will be a throw-in, and
It's
that will
half-time.
be it.
Right now, guys.
Right,
Half time. We are winning.
we're winning. We'll talk to you in a minute, Marbrau.
Half time. 1-0 for Barca. Lewandowski's goal. Let's go with the second half in a while.
Okay, we are 1-0 up, and the Pichichi got it done for Barca after a lovely little bit of build-up, a nice triangle played there on the right flank. Koundé assisted Robert Lewandowski to give Barca the lead in a very entertaining first half, I have to say. I like the football that Barca played. I like that Betis put up some opposition. For me, it's a double thumbs up. I'm asking live chat, did you like the first half? Thumbs up? Or was it a thumbs down for you? Did you not enjoy it? For me, 2 thumbs up. I mean, in terms of entertainment, good first half.
Yeah, I'll meet your 2 thumbs up with a 1 thumb and say that it would have been nice to tack on some more. You can't have everything at once. It was better than what happened at halftime of the game on Tuesday when Mallorca came back quickly before halftime to change the scoreline. So if they come out with the same sort of fire and intensity that they did in the second half at Son Moix, this game will be hopefully one that they have very few difficulties with.
Natalie?
I'll give it a thumbs up just because
So that's 2 thumbs up there.
I wish we have a bit more control in possession and not lose it, but it has been entertaining seeing Betis have those opportunities. But as a Barca fan, I would like it. Keep that under control and have more goals.
And before half-time, Alexis Sanchez, thumbs up or
I
thumbs
don't want to
down?
hit my ring. Alexis Sanchez.
Alexis Sanchez has a thumbs up as well. Nice rings, Alexis.
Yeah,
Alexis wears rings.
confirmed.
Lexus got that bling.
Right, we're going to take a little break here, but we're leaving you well entertained with Pablo Wolves and his half-time quiz. We'll be back after that. Pablo, take it away.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody watching on from all around the world, and welcome back to another half-time segment here on the Barça Live show. I hope you're all enjoying more La Liga action. Of course, Barça under Hansi Flick as they fight for the title. Here we are again with some more promos for you to showcase some of the content available on Barça One and, of course, on FC Barcelona's YouTube channel. Plenty to get through, of course, as always. And, of course, we're going to be showing you a little half-time quiz for you all to get your teeth into. Hopefully, you're all keeping up to date with all the content, all the exclusive content that we know you love on these platforms. And Barça One, as we showed you, really easy to download as an app. I always keep it on my phone, really easy to have on the go. You can watch things live, such as press conferences, the gala that we saw last week, and all sorts, as well as the exclusive premieres that come out too. Today, we're going to be talking about one of those exclusive premieres, and it surrounds Barça Femení, of course, the women's Barça team, who we know all of you really enjoy watching and have been such a success for Barça in recent seasons. And that's because if you come down here in the Barça One app, you can come to Barça One's premieres. And as you can see here, we did Balde, we showcased that the other week. Katakoi has a Dare to Play out now, which showcases a little bit of her upbringing as a footballer and how she made it to Barça. That is what the 3 questions are going to be about today. Let's click into it here, and there you can see no spoilers on the screen. I can indeed confirm that, and it means we can get going with the quiz. Are you all ready? 3 questions coming up as always. Let's go. Question number 1. Which part of Spain is Katakoi from? Is it 1, Menorca? Is it 2, Mallorca? Or is it 3, Ibiza? 3 islands in Spain that you've got there as options as to where Katakoi was born and was raised, and of course where she matured into a footballer too. But which part of Spain is Barça's #1 goalkeeper from? Is it Menorca, Mallorca, or Ibiza? 1, 2, or 3? Let's get those answers in the chat then. Let's see what you guys think. How well do you know this goalkeeper? Have you watched Katakoi Dare to Play yet? If you haven't, I highly recommend checking out. Short content for you all, just 16 minutes long, so I highly recommend checking out the upbringings of course, Barça's #1 World Cup winner too, of course, with Spain. Let's get those final answers in the chat, and then let's see what you guys have gone for, because I can tell you the answer is number 2, Mallorca, spoken about plenty of times in this small mini documentary. Katakoy, grown up in Mallorca. Not a bad place to grow up, if I may say so myself. Lovely holiday destination. Let's go for number 2 then. Number 2 is, how did Katakoy become a goalkeeper? Now, we often see that players hate playing in goal, that they're forced to go in goal. How did Katakoy become a goalkeeper? Was that the case for her? Number 1, was she forced to play there? Was she forced by the coach to go in goal and try out a new position? Was it number 2? Did she go to her coach at youth level and say, I want to play in goal? Or was it number 3, that she was the only one in the team who had goalkeeper gloves with her? 3 options as to how you think Katakoy turned into a goalkeeper. Was she forced to play there by the coach? Did she ask the coach herself to voluntarily play in goal? Or was she the only one who brought goalkeeper gloves to the games? What do you think is the reason that Katakoy became a goalkeeper for FC Barcelona? Let's see what you guys think about this one, because I think we can catch some of you out. Let's see, if you've watched this, you'll know the answer, but let's see and get those final answers in the chat. Let's get them in there, come on. Stream them in the chat for me. And I can tell you right now, it's number 2 again. Katakoy asked to play in goal. So rarely we see that at youth level. So often we see that players, especially when they're young, I remember I hated it, they hate playing in goal. Katakoy wasn't the case. She said, I want to be a goalkeeper. And that was the case. Coach delighted, put her in goal, and she's never looked back. Final question then, question number 3. This is a slightly more, sad side of the documentary you see here. Of course, those of you who know Katakoy well will know that she suffered a long-term injury just a few years back as part of her Barça career. And this is touched on in this mini documentary too. I want to know, which Barça teammate did Katakoy share a lot of her long-term injury recovery process with? So while she was going through the recovery process, who was the teammate who Katakoy grew closest to? And also, of course, who was suffering an injury at the same time? Was it 1, Irene Paredes? Was it 2, Alexia Putellas? Or was it 3, Jana Fernandez? You've got 3 options there as to who you think Katakoy grew close to and who she shared her recovery process with. If you're Barça Femení fans, I think you'll know this one. You'll know the insights, the behind the scenes of this great team. Let's see what answers you go for in the chat there. Let's get some of them in there, because of course we know how much all of you are fascinated by Barça Femení, and there's big Barça Femení fans. Always we see that on Barça 1 and of course on Barça Live. Let's get those answers in the chat then, and let's tell you that the final answer is, in this quiz, can you get 3 out of 3? It is number 3. It's Jana Fernandez who was sharing the injury recovery process with Katakoy. Definitely helped each other out there in getting through what is, of course, a tough time for any footballer. That's all we've got time for today then on this half-time segment. Going to send you back to those in the studio very, very shortly. But before then, we couldn't go without leaving you with a little teaser clip of what you can expect from Katakoy Dare to Play, available in 3 languages with subtitles. Tune in right now. Don't miss it. And to get you in the mood, take a look at this clip.
Crec que és on amb més seguretat me sent, en un camp de futbol i amb un guant posats. És on puc ser jo al 100% i on sent que ningú me pot jutjar ni ningú me pot fer mal, perquè estic 100% segura que ja estic bé.
Well, thank you very much, Pablo. There is some of the content that you can find on Barça 1. You've got Origins, you've got Dare to Play, you've got the album, you've got Greasy in the background.
This shot started with a close-up of Greasy and then zoomed out and then got us.
Oh, nice. I wasn't understanding what was going on here. Let's, yeah, there you go. Greasy, you might be joining us on the couch for the second half.
Yeah. I love Greasy.
Yep. Guys, good that we're up 1-0. Lewandowski scores again after not playing the other day against Mallorca. It seems like the rest did him good. What would you like to see more of in the second half? What would you like to see less of in the second half?
I'll defer to you first if you'd like. Or
yeah. I'd like to see, obviously, more goals. because we tend to score quite a few against Betis, and I think I'd like to see more control. In the midfield, they're kind of a little chaotic there, losing it, and then Betis would be quick with their chances, but I think if we control that, score more goals, I'd be happy.
I'd like to see a bit more organization on the along the back line. I thought a couple of times, especially, it's easy to point out the one chance that Abde got was because the back line was completely out of whack for some inexplicable reason that just doesn't happen to them this year. And I don't really have much to add on the attacking side of things. They seem to be moving the ball well. The bodies that need to be getting forward are maybe find Dani Olmo somewhere in the middle of the park like this. He took that one shot from here that he blazed over the bar. But other than that, I mean, it seems to be working well, and I feel like if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll find one or two more.
I'd like to see more of Olmo, more of his involvement in the attack, picking it up in the center of the park there. And whenever he picks the ball up and turns, it seems like Barca have clarity. So if they can find him in those spots, it would be definitely beneficial. I would like to see less of what we saw in the first 3 minutes of Barca just not having woken up really for this early kickoff. Let's see if we can start off the second half on a more positive note than we did the first. Fortunately, we didn't concede, and then we were able to gradually pick it up.
And I will tell you, if we get to the 90th minute and this game is in hand and controlled, I got a surprise.
Ooh, okay, nice. I'm intrigued.
Wow.
Best player of the first half. Who had the best performance? We're giving you three options. We're going Koundé, we're going Lamine Yamal, we're going Lewandowski.
Who's the best player of the first half? Who's the best player on this team? Who's
Lamine
the best
Yamal?
player every single week he steps on the pitch? Who's the best player as soon as he puts on shoes? He doesn't even need shoes. He's the best player.
Well, maybe he needs like his left-footed one because it's the outside of his left boot that gets the job done.
Yeah, you don't want to hurt his toes.
That kid is insane, man.
You going Lamine Yamal then,
Yes.
Natalie?
Yeah, I'll go with him too, because every time on that left side he got the ball, it was dangerous. And he was also helping with the defense.
He was particularly busy today in the defensive on the defensive end, guarding Abde and helping out Jules Koundé, who I also thought had a very good first half. Jules Koundé, especially motivated against Real Betis, and of course giving the assist to Robert Lewandowski. Right, let's head over to the Benito Villamarin. Marc Brau, if you can share your thoughts on this first half, and also who did you think was the best player of the first half?
First of all, I have to say that I'm not standing up right now. As you can see, I'm in the chair. This is the position where I follow all the game. I watch the game spectacular for this side. I don't have much space here, so come on, Uri, with me, please. As you can see, these are my papers. These are the papers that I had with all the stats. This is my water. This is the place where I have an apple, as you can see, just to eat maybe after the match. So this is my small camping that I have here in my position. So if you don't mind, I will be here just in the chair, just to comment that I think that the team grew up just from the start of the game until the end. And I think the team played better in the last minutes of the first half. I think it's a very different game that we played against Mallorca. I think the Betis side in defense is not playing very confident, but the most important thing for me and the key action of the game has to be the incredible save that Iñaki Peña made to Abde in the 5th minute of the game. I think it's very, very important, that save. After that save, I think that Barca started to play better, but I think it's a good fact to know that in the second half we have to go to the pitch more focused than we did in the first half. I see right now that all the Barca players who remain on the bench in the first half are warming up. I don't think that there would gonna be any substitution at the start of the second half, but it's very important to win here, and I think it's very important to score the second one. Remember what happened, of course, against Celta, but also what happened against Mallorca. But I think that the most important thing is to go to the pitch better than we did in the first 5 minutes of the first half.
Right, thank you very much, Marc. The players are jumping onto the pitch right now, and I see you guys are being joined by Grisi.
Yeah. Grisi said he wanted to make an appearance. So
We're getting cozy.
Grisi will be joining you for the second half there. Where we got Alexis Sanchez. Seem to have lost him.
Where is Alexis?
Oh. Alexis wants to join you as well.
What do you mean?
This is the best spot.
Show me where. Hey!
He's behind me, isn't he?
Okay, so it's a
Hi.
couch of 4.
I'm a big fan.
Me too.
It's getting crowded over here.
There you go. Couch of 4 for the second half. Let's see if Alexis and Grisi will be good luck charms for this second half.
I think so.
The Betis players coming onto the pitch. Marc, can we confirm that neither Barça nor Betis are making substitutions? No, we cannot confirm. cannot confirm.
Remains one player to go in.
Halftime interview is crazy.
Right now the last is Barça. Yeah, it's Barça indeed. So no substitutions. Barça players and the referee are waiting just to start the game. Sabali is the last player of Betis to enter on the pitch. So in a few seconds, the second half is about to start.
Right, we are ready for this second half. And Barça will kick it off. Let's see. Who would you like to see in the second half, guys, by the way, when we do make substitutions?
Oh, what does this game need? This game probably needs Gavi.
Need some Gavi?
Well, I said Ferran Torres would score, so I would like for him to come on at least.
I liked the Pau Victor scored the other day.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big fan of him, so...
Wow, how is Gavi not one of our 3 choices?
Well, I mean, got so many choices off of the bench right now. You've got Gavi, you've got De Jong as well. Careful there with that long ball picked up by Iñaki Peña.
That little jump.
Chimi Avila Chimi, man.
Avila Chimi is...
Look at that, and then he hustles back afterwards. He's just...
He's full of energy.
If he's on your team, you love him.
If not,
you don't like him so much. Who are some players that you can think of like that? Maybe that
players who you love if they're in your team and you hate if they're not.
And I'm gonna throw in the caveat that it can't just be a player who played for one team his whole career, like for Barça or Madrid or something. No. That doesn't count.
I mean, like we had in the 90s the prime example of that. Player who you love if he's on your team, you hate if he's not on your team. That was Hristo Stoichkov. Hristo Stoichkov was that. Oh, Balde.
Whoa.
So cross. Oh, so close, rather. Samuel Eto'o could be a bit like that as well.
You think so?
He could get on your nerves if he was an opponent. But Hristo Stoichkov, definitely.
Patrick Beverley?
Yes.
If you know who Patrick Beverley is, shout out. Good job.
I don't know who
If you know who Patrick Beverley is, raise your hand on the live chat. I know who he is. Pat Bev.
Pat Bev.
They call him.
I don't know who that is, but
Guys,
nice name.
of course I know who is Patrick Beverley.
Yes.
I see right now, and Uriol is giving us the image, Fermin, Eric Garcia, Gavi, Frankie de Jong, and Ferran the Shark are warming up. Remember that 2 of these 5 players started to play with Betis when they were very young. Gavi and Fermin started to play with Betis before he came to Barca.
Pat Bev, NBA point guard. Bounced around many teams.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say this doesn't sound like a football player.
He was like a defensive specialist. He was like more of a defender than a scorer.
Yeah.
And he would just get
a cazador, if you will.
Yeah.
Just keeps everything organized.
Yeah. With a lot of attitude as well.
With much more attitude, yeah. 54,749 in the Villa Marin.
Not a bad attendance.
Good number.
Good number. What is full capacity at the Villa Marin? Marc, do you know that? What is full capacity at the Villa Marin? How many people total can sit in the Villa Marin?
No, well, the capacity is 60,000 people. Let me check if we have the attendance. For
no, the attendance is 54,000 something. We just saw it.
How could it
but
not
like
be
the total?
Full?
Yeah.
How could it not be full?
The total, I have it. It's 60,721.
So it's not full.
721.
So we're missing
60,721.
Well, I do know for a fact. I heard this not too long ago, that 90% of the Villamarin's capacity or seating is occupied by club members, by socios, and the remaining 10% is what gets sold to the public for like $90 a pop because there's almost no seats available to the public.
Wow.
So they give good attendances by their members. Right, we've got the warming up players, or the players who are warming up, waiting for their opportunity in the second half. So can we get the question back on the screen, please? Who would you like to see in the second half out of the ones that are warming up there? You've got Ferran Torres, you've got Fermin, you've also got Eric Garcia.
And maybe one
Frankie
name
de Jong.
maybe one name that we forgot to mention. Frankie could be a very useful asset in keeping the calm.
Scored and assisted the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him in that position.
Yeah, he was further up on the pitch, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think that's good for him.
More of an attacking midfielder.
Because when you've got Casado and Pedri, who can kind of help in that defensive part, because Frankie's maybe not as aware in the defense part, I think he has more freedom to go ahead and he can win in those 1v1 duels.
Now the foul by Pedri on Chimi Avila, or Avila Chimi, if you would like. See, Grisi's wearing a hat. Should we wear hats?
No, I'm good right now.
You can see what
I'm
happens.
comfortable with where this game is at the moment.
Okay.
Good job, Greasy.
You keep it up.
Right, a set piece opportunity for Real Betis. Incoming cross, and how did that not end up in a goal?
But how?
What just happened?
I think it was Altimira with the opportunity.
But on what planet does that get missed?
So Lo Celso swings it in. Lewandowski manages to get his head to it, but he heads it backwards, and Altimira coming in in between Koundé and Kubarsi. Heads it right across goal and wide. Barca let off the hook there. Careful now, Perrot is free to cross it in. Incoming cross by Perrot, the header wide. It's Abde.
So it's those moments where we lose possession and
Flashbacks to the first 5 minutes of the first half?
a little bit.
Yeah, I want to
can't
say
be losing the
it
ball
looks
like
like
that.
the first part of the game. I want to say that Sergio Altimira also is a former La Masia player.
Yeah.
And it was said that 2 years ago Barca won him back to play for Barça Athletic, but he signed for Getafe. This is a crazy story. He signed for Getafe, but only a week after he signed for Getafe, he came to Betis because the former director of football in Barca, Ramon Planes, do you remember him? Went to Getafe, and then a week ago he went to Betis, and he took Altimira from Getafe to Betis. So he was a Getafe player only for a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember that story.
I mean, how can anybody who was in charge of talent for Barca then apply that same practice at Getafe?
Well,
Yeah, Spence. It was said. It's not confirmed. It's not confirmed. But what it was said at that time is that Altimira wanted to play in the first team, and Barca. It seemed that they offered him to play with Barça Athletic.
No, but Mark.
And well, it's not the first time that someone's. Okay, tell me.
No, what Spence was saying is, how can someone that was in charge of like young talent at Barca be in charge of young talent at Getafe? They seem like two very opposite things.
It's not the same ideology.
Not the same ideology.
At all.
No.
Yeah, but remember that Marco Corella played very well in Getafe, and Aleñá is playing well in Getafe right now.
Carlos Perez.
Right, set piece opportunity for Barca. Let's see. Can we wake up here? It is the cross by Dani Olmo. Kubarsi fights for it and manages to get his head to it, but that came to nothing. High and wide.
Oh, it's like a star.
53 minutes played. Look at the sunlight there, shining on the
I don't want to
Villamarín.
be whoever's sitting there.
Yeah.
Just blinded.
How's Alexis Sanchez doing? He's gone back to his seat.
Yeah.
Alexis, you all right?
Alexis, have you ever been on Barca Live before?
Ooh.
This is your first time.
First time. Wow.
Welcome. And oh,
Careful, careful, a chance for Betis. Iñaki! Iñaki!
That was a sure goal.
I literally thought that went
Had
in.
to be a goal.
I thought that went in.
Iñaki Peña with the save. All right, so Abde.
Was it
breaks
Abde?
free.
Was it Abde again? Abde again.
Oh my goodness.
I need that replay again.
Feel the live chat with airplane emojis, guys.
Meow.
And Barca clear it, and Betis are giving Barca, I mean, 2 outs now here. I mean, 2 very close calls.
Can we see that again?
Unreal.
Iñaki is becoming the hero of this game.
It was Chimmy.
Ooh.
Oh, it was Chimi. It was Chimi.
And it should have been a goal, and that is a superb
Wow, with like
save.
the outer part of the hand.
Wow, Iñaki. 2 from close range today. 1 down low to his left, 1 down low to his right.
Wow, man.
Strong hands by Iñaki Peña. And Betis coming at us again. Foul by Cazador, who will probably see a yellow card. The tackle from behind. Caza. Late there.
No yellow card. But Inigo Martinez is telling the referee that he touched the ball, that Cazador touched the ball. I don't know if the replay said the opposite thing, but
Yeah, he got the ball.
Yeah, what did he get more of, though? I don't know.
He didn't get a whole lot of anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
Whole load of nothing.
That was weird.
Right, well, Betis have a chance at the set piece on the corner of the box, left corner of the box. Lo Celso next to the ball, so is Abde. Iñaki looking confident and fierce.
Such a confident and fierce
Iñaki wants
face.
Pedri to a little bit closer to the near post. Lo Celso looking to swing it in. The ball floating up in the air, and Abde heads it over the crossbar. Wakey, Barca, please.
substitutions, guys. Substitutions. Of course, Hansi Flick is saying that something has to change, so it will be time for Ferran de Shark and Frenkie de Jong, and I think it's a third one. So the Shark, Ferran, and de Jong for sure. And I don't see who is the third one. So Uriol, if you can help me, 2 or 3 substitutions. Two substitutions only. So
is there a third?
Frenkie de Jong and Ferran de Shark.
Yeah, two.
Just
It's just
No, only 2.
the 2 Fs. Frankie and Ferran. Let's see. Barca
What
trying to
happened there?
press
Why are
here.
you standing?
And Cazador
Whoa.
went down
Clear
there.
fall, yeah. Clear fall on Marc Cazador, yeah. Clear fall on Marc Cazador. And I have to say that I don't know if it was the 4th referee or the assistant, but the referee did not see the action. It was one of the assistants. And this is maybe one of the reasons, because the fans are very angry right now with the referee.
Well, yeah,
I can understand it.
now-
I can understand the frustration, but as Perrot tried to get around Cazador got in front of him, and he stepped on his heel and basically like took his boot off.
Yeah, but there are certain types of fouls that, as a spectator in the stadium, you just instantly react in your own way and don't see.
There's a chance about the
Arbitro
referee.
something?
Arbitro something? Mark?
Arbitro something.
Yeah, but
You can't say what the what
I don't
follows.
want to. I cannot do to be banned. So
Okay.
I don't want to be banned. I don't want a sanction. I don't want to be suspended.
Right. We need something in the second half because Betis are all over us right now. Fortunately, we're 1-0 up. Lewandowski scored.
Yeah, this would be a lot more stressful if we were still 0-0.
Yes, it would be.
If
I do understand certain calls that don't go your way, and to be honest, let's defend this out first.
Oh, careful here. The ball played through to Vitor Roque, no angle. The pass back. Shimi couldn't get there. Neither could Abde. Now the ball played to the edge of the box. The shot high.
Nothing.
This is one of those games right now where the majority of the calls.
Time to substitutions. Sorry, Spence. Rafinha is out. I have to say that Rafinha, after he received the hit on his chest, he did not touch the ball a lot. So maybe I can understand the substitution. Maybe he's not 100%. So Ferran is in and Dani Olmo also out. Frenkie de Jong in. So what does it mean? That Frenkie de Jong will play with Casado in the midfield position, and Pedri will play just a few meters in front of them. And I see that Ferran will play as a left wing. So surprising substitutions, but I can understand Hansi Flick. Something has to change because Barça is not playing well in the second half.
This is just one of those games where you got to fight through this stretch, and if you can find.
Careful. Abde inside the box. Abde guarded by Cubarsí. Abde to the edge of the box. The ball intercepted by Pedri. And Pedri now finds Lamine Yamal, who has space. Go Lamine. Go Lamine.
Don't stop running.
Lamine through to Ferran Torres. Here we go. Go Ferran. Drive into the middle. Ferran, shoot! Oh!
Shoot the ball, man.
It's offside.
And it was offside anyway.
It was an offside.
But
that's all right, fine, whatever.
But you like, he needs to be a bit more selfish here and go for goal himself.
Agreed. This is just one of those games where you got to go find the second goal, and you got to go find it now, because the longer this stays 1-0, the more issues you're going to have trying to hold on to this lead, which just doesn't seem like it's going to last. Because now if Betis score, we're all saying they deserve it.
Oh, yes, at the moment. They've started the second half better. Iñaki Peña comes out of his box to clear the ball. Can Koundé keep it in? Yes, he can. Casado. First touch, Frenkie de Jong, then Pedri, now Frenkie.
There you go. That's what we need with Frenkie.
Koundé. Oh, Koundé.
But I have to say, guys.
Yeah?
I see just of this here in the field, my position, my privileged position. I see Betis playing with the defensive line very high. And I think if Barça can be more patient, we will have a lot of spaces just behind them. So I think we have to touch more the ball, more possession, and we will find spaces.
Now here's Ferran. Lamine Yamal. Lamine inside the box, and he forces a corner kick.
Corner kick.
We've lost Natalie.
Natalie? It's okay, we'll put Greasy in her place.
No Natalie. We can show that we don't have Natalie. We can show it.
I think Natalie turned into Greasy.
She morphed into Greasy?
She morphed into Greasy. Are you okay, Natalie?
She's relaxed. Right, nice little pass into De Jong. Koundé raising for the header. Inigo tries to keep it in. Lewandowski on the edge of the box. Lewandowski back to Casado. Go, Casa. Casado. Oof. Incoming cross.
Easy.
Deflected, and now Betis want to run.
Easy. I don't like this.
Vitor Roque heads the ball down. Frenkie knocks him over, and...
Nothing.
Yikes.
Yikes.
And now a yellow card.
And now it's foul on Lamine Yamal. But Lamine Yamal is saying to the referee, why is not advantage in that action that Lamine Yamal was just controlling the ball, just going ahead. And this is why Frenkie de Jong is talking with the referee, because of course he has to show the yellow card for Betis player. But Lamine Yamal was in a good action just to go ahead. Angry people in the Viana Marin, but I think that Frenkie de Jong's action was nothing. And now Chimi Avila just making some theater. Chimi Avila, just like Iago Aspas did it the game against Celta, just putting the fans on the referee. Well, Chimi Avila style at all.
To me,
Go on, say it. Say it out loud.
Frankie has no chance of getting to the ball. They are reviewing it. For me, it is.
But it's inside the box, the action?
Oh, it's definitely inside the box. Yeah.
So they're checking the penalty, if it's penalty or not.
For me, it is. For me, it is because you can't say it's a.
He will go to the bar.
Yeah. For me, it's not a shoulder on shoulder. They are not at the same level. Frankie barges into him from behind, I think. No? Spence, do you agree?
Yeah, I think in live time, you and I both looked at that and said...
And he steps on Vitor Roque's on his right boot. Well, it's definitely a penalty then now. I didn't even see that in the replay. If there's contact there, yeah. If there's contact down low, it's the same penalty on Lamine Yamal as on Lamine Yamal the other day in Mallorca. Same action.
Yeah, it's a penalty.
All right, well, it's time for Iñaki.
Natalie, you're back.
I'm back, sorry.
Hello. We needed you. We missed you.
I know, I left for 2 seconds and then
Now
penalty.
Villamarin is watching the penalty in the screen. The screens of the stadium are also with the image. But do you think also it's a red card or not?
Oh, no. I don't think it's a red card. The referee's having a long look at it. I mean, I might be wrong here. I don't know. For me...
No, he might be reviewing to see whether or not it's a red card.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're stepping on
The referee
foot.
says that is penalty.
Yeah.
Come on, Iñaki.
Oh, and red card.
Red? For
And
who?
red card for Frankie de Jong.
Really?
No, for Frankie de Jong. No, I cannot understand this. If it's penalty, it couldn't be a red card. Hansi Flick is very angry with the referee.
No,
the rule is clear.
The red card is for Hansi.
The rule is clear. If it's a penalty... the red card is for Hansi.
The red card is for Hansi, yes. And the yellow for De Jong, red for Hansi.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, well, guess what? Time for
So
Iñaki Peña to
first
continue to
time
be the player of
our
this game.
coach
Hey,
is
buddy.
sent off, but
How you doing?
Let's get close together.
I know Hansi Flick, and I don't know exactly what Hansi Flick could say to the referee, but I'm very sure that it's not possible that Hansi Flick said something very wrong to a referee. So I think
I don't know.
Maybe he yelled in
you want to send off him.
Yeah,
You
he
want to
probably
send
yelled
off him. If you
something.
want to send off Hansi Flick, maybe you have to send off, but you have
Right.
to want. And
Let's
maybe
focus on the
referee
penalty. Let's focus
what
on the
he
penalty.
wants. Okay.
Lo Celso's going to take it.
I want
Come
to
on,
say that
Iñaki.
Iñaki
Go, Iñaki.
Peña saved
big
a
moment.
lot of penalty shots when he played on Barça Athletic. He saved a lot of penalties when he played on Barça Athletic.
What's going on?
Which player
Why
is
is it taking so
going
long?
to shoot?
What's going on? Something with Balde and
Is Lo Celso?
Abi Lachimi.
Of
yeah.
course, who
Obviously,
else?
it's Juliano.
Ooh, some words being shared there.
I believe in
Right.
Iñaki, guys. I believe in Iñaki.
Come on, Iñaki.
We all believe in Iñaki. Come on, Iñaki.
Come on, Iñaki.
With a little dance on the line. Lo Celso with the runner.
Oh, that was close.
One all. One all. 67th minute. Lo Celso with the penalty committed by De Jong on Vitor Roque. And Barca have about 25 minutes to try and get back in front. There's another review of the penalty. For me, clear.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well,
Yeah, very
we have to
close.
say that we have time.
Yeah.
We have time, 23 minutes. Of course, we are not playing well in the second half. Just for the last time, I want to say that I want to read exactly what the referee will write of Hansi Flick sent off, because I have to say, Hansi Flick is not that kind of person who protests a lot.
Well, we have.
And you have to
Apparently, we
want.
have the
You
clip,
have to
Mark.
want.
We have the clip of Hansi Flick talking to the referee. Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what happened there. Of course, we won't be able to hear what he said, but. seems like not a lot, really.
Yeah.
I'm sure Hansi will let us know afterwards.
Well, 1-1. Come on, guys. Fill the live
Right.
chat with some
Look,
blue and red hearts. Come on.
They've still got 11 players on the pitch, which for a second
Yes.
we thought they weren't going to have. And we also said that if they didn't go and get that second goal and continued to play in this way, that Betis were going to find an equalizer and that it was going to be deserved. Now we've got 20 minutes, 25 minutes to figure out what happens next. But this is all on Barça to come up with their best.
Yeah.
Give us some blue and red hearts, some support for Barca on the live chat. Right now, it seems like all the energy, all the stamina is for the Betis players. Like when they're going into challenges, they're barging into Barca players. Barca need some sort of wake up.
Yeah, and those opportunities, if they have them, now less because Betis keeps holding the ball, they need to take them and not just pass it around, like, just shoot.
Hey, and this has, by the way, I'm seeing a couple of comments in the live chat. This has nothing to do with refereeing mistakes or anything like that.
No.
If anything, Barca have gotten more calls in this game than Betis have for sure. Like the Betis fans at times have been right, I think, to be upset. That was a clear penalty.
Absolutely.
For me, right now, it's fair that Betis have scored in the second half.
Yeah,
To be honest,
it's
They've
not
done
about
better.
referees. You got to just go out and play your own game and be better right now.
for 25 minutes of this second half, Betis have been the better team.
Yeah.
100%.
Therefore, it is fair that they have scored. Now, the question is, can Barca be the better team in the 20 remaining minutes?
And also, depending on how the rest of this game's trajectory goes, can we avoid the anti-football again?
oh, please.
I'm just saying because it looks, I don't know, it looks like Parrot might actually be hurt, but Betis score and all of a sudden now there are players on the ground. So just be careful. No, he takes his shoe off.
Substitution on Betis. Yeah, but I want to say that I cannot understand what's happening with Hansi Flick. It's the coach that is talking with the referee less than other ones. But
he's not a...
okay, we have 20 minutes, and of course we have to say that in the second half Barca has not any great items, so it's time to be patient. It's time to play better, because we have to say that the second half is not good.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know if it was losing Rafinha or what happened, but... Oh my god. That was so cool. It's just like, again, the
But-
ball is all for Betis.
The comment that I've got from my not super football fan girlfriend is, red for Hansi? He's super nice. It's not fair.
Exactly.
Fair assessment.
Exactly.
I agree. He's super nice.
He wouldn't harm a fly.
How nervous are you guys?
I'm not nervous yet.
I'm a little nervous. I'm starting to get kind of flashbacks.
Substitutions, guys. Substitutions. Gavi and Pau Victor. Gavi and Pau Victor are about to enter.
Okay. Pedri, inside. Lewandowski. Out wide, Balde.
Come on.
Oh, Balde.
Oh. Rare mistake. Get the recovery.
How are you feeling right now? Very nervous. We need a second goal. I'm calm. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm. I wouldn't say I'm very nervous. So
We need a second
We
goal.
need a second goal.
We need a
Yeah.
second goal.
We need to win.
Although,
The players on the pitch should be calm. They shouldn't really be changing much in terms of their mentality.
they shouldn't. No.
Stick to
well,
the plan.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, stick to the plan, but maybe just like up their game a little bit with what we've
Yeah.
seen in the second half. Long switch by Casado to Lamine Yamal. It's be ideal to have some Lamine magic right now. Lamine inside.
Almost.
I think you saw the Frankie run, but Frankie was way offside. Betis taking care of the ball well.
Ooh.
And Barca will recover it. No, throw in Betis. Right, substitution time.
Come on, Pau Victor.
Who's Pau coming on for?
Lewandowski out. And
Well, he got his goal.
Lewandowski out
Great
and Pedri out. Yeah. So now it's we'll have to put again the players on the pitch. So
Feels
Barca
like
will
some
play with the
timeout.
same defenders. Now Mateo is injured, so it starts the same Las Palmas style, just going on the pitch just to lose time. So Barca right now with the same defenders, Valde, Cubarsí, Diego Martínez and Koundé, and then in the midfield, Casado, De Jong, Gavi.
Gavi, yeah.
He's looking over to the sideline to be like, am I
Casado,
okay
De
or
Jong,
not?
Gavi, Lamine, Pau Victor and Ferran. These are the lineup
Oh,
for Barca
Isco.
right now.
Isco's coming on for Betis. Let's hope he's a little bit rusty.
Let's hope. Is this his first game back?
Yeah. I think we need to do what Greasy is doing and put on hats.
Yeah.
And some hat magic.
So I'm gonna go get mine.
Okay. Breezy, stay here. Watch the game.
Natalie, take your pick.
I like. Well, I wore the blue one before. Alexis Sanchez is looking at me. I got nervous. I'll take this blue one. Fine.
Alexis, do you need a hat?
I don't. He kind of has a big head. I don't want to be rude.
No, you're good. You don't need one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You just do you. All right.
He has a beautiful smile.
You do you. Should I go red or blue? Give me thumbs up for red or give me 1 for red, 2 for blue. 1 for red. Okay.
Oh, you look
you
great.
wanted the blue. Fair enough.
Looking good, Alexis.
Fair enough.
There you go.
That looks very nice. That's a good fit for you. That's a good look. I'm going the Mesquite Club.
What about you?
I need a hat.
Also, Vitor
wow,
Roque,
it's
a little big.
Vitor Roque is out.
Massive.
Too.
Dark navy.
Vitor Roque out, Asane Diao in.
With the
I have to say, Robert, that I'm reading that the penalty is not only on Frenkie de Jong doing with the hands, but what happened with the feet.
Sorry, I didn't hear you,
That
Mark.
is exactly what happened. With
Breezy.
Do you hear to me? That Vitor Roque is out and Asane Diao in, and I want to say that the penalty is not for the same thing in Lamine Yamal. It's with what happened with the feet of Frenkie de Jong. This is what I read.
Yeah. But Lamine got clipped in the feet the other day. Oh, go Lamine, driving into the middle.
way.
Lamine,
Oh,
go
no
Lamine,
way.
Ferran. Oh, he missed it.
Oh
And he was
my God.
offside anyway.
It's offside.
And Lamine is going 1,
Better.
2, 3,
Offside.
4 fouls.
That was awesome, though.
That's exactly what
That
we
was
needed.
about to be the goal of the season. He should have just done it himself.
Well,
Jimmy,
I think his teammates got in the way.
Altimira, Llorente.
Yeah, I think he was going to go for it.
Oh, get out of the way, everybody. Just let Lamine win it for
Move.
us.
Right.
Move.
Mbappe went back. No. Now Betis looking to run out. Forward ball play to Abde, who's going to take on Koundé. Incoming cross by Abde, headed up in the air by Koundé. Frenkie wins it back on the edge of the box. Gavi, quick touch to Ferran Torres. Ferran trying to skip past defenders, couldn't do so. Who will score Barca's winner? Pau Victor, Ferran, Lamine Yamal.
Lamine
I
Yamal.
think with Lewandowski and Rafinha having been taken off today, it would be fitting if it was Lamine Yamal who showed up with a heroic goal. Although Betis have the ball now into the hands of Iñaki.
It's not what you want to see. Cover your eyes, Breezy.
I think that Lamine Yamal has the key of the game, guys. Every time he touches the ball, something happens. So I think Lamine has the key.
I could see.
Oh, look at the pass.
Oh,
Hey,
offside.
Lamine Yamal. Too long for Ferran.
I could see any of those options, but I'm gonna go off script.
And say,
Frankie.
Okay.
oh, that would be good for him considering what happened.
Yeah, it's one of those like making up for your own mistake, right?
Yeah.
Or mistake. I mean, a situation in which he the penalty was committed by him. Those are always good for narrative.
Always a good headline.
Exactly.
Come on, boys. There you
Okay,
go.
to
Come on,
Lamine Yamal.
Lamine.
Go Lamine, go Lamine, go
That's
Lamine.
a
He's knocked
card.
over. Lamine tries to get up.
That's got to be
Lamine.
a card.
It's a yellow.
He
card.
just rugby tackled him.
No yellow card. Red card for our coach,
No yellow card.
but no yellow card for Betis player. No.
Right, guys, need some energy here, some fire. Give us some fire emojis on the live chat.
Burrito.
That sound of fire?
I don't know what that sound was. Can you make that sound again? It sounds like a faint breeze blowing.
Blowing the fire. Give us some fire emojis
Shark is
on
coming.
the live chat. The shark is going to cross it. Incoming cross by the shark, headed away by the Betis defense. Can we keep it in? Cazador, left-footed volley.
Left foot's not quite there yet.
Well. This is-
Fire. Carolina saying that Szczesny would have saved that penalty well. I mean, Iñaki Peña has had a great performance.
Yeah, also he was quite close to saving it.
I would never put this on.
He was
Iñaki.
very close, yeah, as you said. I told you before that he saved many penalties with Barça Athletic, and I think the penalty of Lo Celso, the top scorer of Betis, was very well shooted. So I think that Iñaki Peña did it well.
Right, Lamine, go Lamine.
Koundé, Lamine.
Lamine through to Koundé. Could put in a nice cross. Koundé headed away at the near post by the Betis defense, and now Abde boots it away.
Nice.
Cazador with the
recovery.
battle now.
Even better, Lamine.
Go Lamine.
Come
Lamine
on.
has two defending him.
Doesn't
Lamine
matter.
trying to skip.
Oh!
Oh, Lamine, what a pass! Offside. Is it offside?
Offside.
Ferran had put it
Offside,
back in the back of the net.
We have to check.
Let's check.
We have to check.
It was very
I
close.
thought that was very close.
I'm not sure. I think that
For
it's
now,
very
the
close.
flag is up.
Oh, no, it's a goal! It's a goal! It's a goal! It's a goal! It's a goal!
Close!
Come on, let's confirm. Let's confirm, but it's a goal, Mark.
I think it's very close.
It's offside for
I'm
now.
very close for the action. I'm very close for the action, Robert. This is why I said it's very close, because I'm really a few meters before the action, and I really see Ferran Torres behind the defenders. So
It's gotta be
if
a
it's a
goal.
goal, it's a very important
now
goal
it's
for our
offside.
Shark. Ferran Torres, who scored a hat-trick last season, he scored a hat-trick last season. It could be the second consecutive goal scoring by the Shark. The referee is putting the finger on his ear.
King's
We're all
nervous.
waiting. I think it has to be goal. Marc Cazador is saying the referee, is telling the referee that it's a goal. Also, Pau Victor.
There's a defender with his
But it has to be
legs
a goal.
sticking out.
And now
That
the
leg.
referee is checking, and you can shout it, guys. This is a goal for our Sharks!
Yes! The shot! The shot!
I knew he would score. I was right. Let's go!
The shot bites again!
Oh, I called it. He would score.
Lamine Yamal with the assist, and Ferran, the shot. Yes!
Oh, was that for Valencia? That celebration?
Yanni, do we have the song? Do we have the song? easy.
Let's
So with a bit of
go.
suspense, Barca are up 2-1 right now with 7 minutes, almost 6 remaining. Once again, the assist, Marc Brau by Lamine Yamal.
10 assists by Lamine Yamal this season, 9 in the league, 9 assists in 16 rounds of La Liga. It's absolutely,
Mark.
well,
Mark,
it's absolutely crazy what Lamine Yamal is doing with assists. Tell me, Spence.
I know that you're going to get the chance after this game to speak with Lamine. I hope so. If you do, I want you to bring up remember he said he had a bet with his father at the beginning of the season. I think it was about assists. Can you ask him?
I remember.
He said at the beginning of the season,
I will do.
He said, I made a bet with my father, and you can say, was that bet, did that have anything to do with the number of assists that I would have this season?
It could be, but 10 assists in 22 games and 9 in 16 La Liga games are absolutely crazy. And another goal by Ferran, guys, the
Exactly.
shark, as I said in the
I said he was gonna
he
score.
scored the
Right,
hat
yeah,
trick.
you said it. You called
How
it.
important.
He's the top scorer against Betis. for
Let's
the
not
How
take the
important is
spotlight
for
away
Ferran?
from Ferran Torres as Pau Cubarsí has now gone down, tackled by Chimi Avila. Ferran Torres coming up big the other
And I
day,
see-
first goal against Mallorca, today against Real Betis. And he is a player who can draw a lot of critics. But hey, look, responding to his opportunities, to the opportunities given. Ferran Torres giving Barca the winning goal right now. Feel the live chat with sharks, guys. Sharks on the live emoji, shark emojis. While we do that, I'll go ahead and do that as well. We have the Marcus Sorg reaction. Because Hansi Flick's not on the bench. Let's have a look at how Marcus Sorg reacted.
Is a goal? Offsides? Is a goal?
And then, yay!
There you go. Yeah, Marcus. I'm going to go ahead.
They showed the replay, by the way, of the message that Ferran had under his shirt, which was Valencia will not forget.
I couldn't see. Yeah, I couldn't see it. I think you see it better on the screen, guys. It's from Valencia?
It was from Valencia,
Yeah.
Okay.
It said gracias in every language, including Catalan, Valencia, Euskera, Spanish, of course, and then it said Valencia no olvida, which I assume is olvidar.
Substitution on Barça, guys.
Hector Ford for Balde.
Hector Ford will be the 5th substitution for Balde, just to put fresh legs, and we have to say how brave are Hansi Flick and the staff. Remember, Lewandowski out, Rafinha out, Pedri out, and they put in players like Pau Victor, like Ferran, like now Hector Ford. So it seems that the technical staff is very confident about the whole squad. Now Balde is going out, Hector Ford is in, so 3 minutes remaining. I think the other time will be very, very big. And remember, just for the last stat on Ferran, 2nd consecutive game scoring of him, the 3rd goal of the season for Ferran Torres.
Scored against Valladolid, scored against Mallorca the other day, scored today to, at the moment, give us the winning goal. Cazador down in midfield after colliding with a Betis player. Careful now, Inigo Martinez protecting the ball well. And now the referee is going to tend to Cazador. No, okay.
No, he's good.
Oh.
Bit of confusion. Now Inigo's gone down.
No, I don't. I hope he's all right, but we'd be complaining about this.
We'd be complaining about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to be fair. We have to be fair.
Sorry.
Yeah, we have to be fair. Yeah, we have to say.
It's
But
just,
at least we did not. We are not doing the same as Las Palmas players. That 11 players fell down.
Listen, how many
Saturday.
times? I mean, he took a clattering.
Yeah.
So I get that could hurt.
Yeah, he got landed on his head.
But regardless, get it out.
Careful, Chimi Avila! Iñaki!
Okay.
Iñaki.
Listen.
I'm just the last thing on the time wasting thing for now. You give up more goals when you waste time and waste time and waste time, and the referee puts 7 minutes of added time on instead of 3. Those other 4 minutes come back to bite you. Just close out the game strong. Just do it.
Agree, fully.
The worst one is when they do it in the corner, and they just keep kicking it out and then kicking it out. I hate that one.
But that's a different kind of wasting time. That the ball's in play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Careful now. Victor for being outpaced here. And he will win it back. Guys.
Will you get your prediction
Well done,
right?
Hector.
Oh.
Well done.
Someone just got hit in the face.
No way, Jose.
So guys,
Mark,
what do you think
1-4.
will be the added time?
That would be me.
I'm going with 6.
You're going with 6? Well, there was the penalty call. I'll go 5. Mark, do you think I will get my 3-1 prediction right? Option 1 is yes, go Robert. Option 2 is no way, Jose. Option 3 is 4-1.
I would like a 4-1.
No, I think that no way. No way. But 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes. So come on, party. The same minutes that the game against Las Palmas.
Yeah, that was...
Oh, my God.
Ooh. No? No high boot there? Throw in Barça. I am obviously going option 1. Alexis Sanchez. Will I get my prediction right? Option 1. Yes, Alexis. Go, Alexis.
Alexis is on your side.
Yes, Alexis. Thank you very much.
Alexis is so nice.
Yeah, Alexis has been really nice to you.
Alexis has been a good guest today.
That's a foul.
Oh, come on.
Oh, dear. This is like a proper leaner of a game, huh?
Yeah, we're in it now.
It's like, what angle is it? Like 45 degrees?
Yeah.
Like maybe 60 degrees? Yeah, 45 is a bit too much, maybe.
I'm at probably a 55.
Gonna have some back pain.
The hat's worked though, eh?
I was gonna
hat's
say,
worked.
I didn't want to say anything to
So
jinx it, but
Like,
You just got to finish it out now.
like, looking at the long game, Grisi worked as well, but
yeah. And Alexis Sanchez.
careful with the long cross by Isco.
Nada.
Nada.
Res.
But guys, you're always laughing on me that I'm talking on the referees every time. But do you think
are
it's
always
fair
talking about the
that
referees.
today we will have the same added time that the last game against Las Palmas? So do you think it's fair? So do you think we lose the same time today that Las Palmas lost against us?
No. The only thing is, but I would have never said 8, but there was the penalty review and there was the Ferran goal review.
And any injuries?
No, and then there were like lots of windows of substitutions, but
8 is still a lot.
8 is still a lot.
But just go now.
I would have said 6. I would have said
Finish
6.
the game. Just finish the game.
I would have said 6.
Yeah,
is what is
but
remaining
Barca is
now.
winning today and Barca was losing last week. It has to be the only matter.
All that matters to me now is that Barca score another goal so that I can get my prediction right.
I love that shot of Rafinha running
to get your prediction.
when they scored the second goal. He ran
Very
like all the
selfish.
way.
Rafinha
Robert,
ran
very
like
selfish.
Pinto did in 2009 when Iniesta scored at Stamford Bridge. It was the
It's like
same
all the way
sprint.
across the pitch.
It was. I was serious. Right. Ruibal
Nice.
dispossessed by Gavi. Good, Gavi.
Nicely done. 5 minutes, man. Can we do it for 5 minutes?
Right, Betis in possession here. Barca defending deep. Betis making a run down the left flank. Koundé and Cubarsí guarding.
Nice, well.
Cubarsí couldn't get it to Koundé. Lo Celso. There's Altimira, inside pass. Lo Celso on the edge of the
Nicely
box.
done.
Nicely done there.
Well,
Although the clearance wasn't great by Gavi.
careful.
Incoming cross again, and that was it. That was an amazing goal by Asana Diao. Cross by Ruibal. And the goal by Diao. 2-all. Well, 4 minutes, which should be 5, because a goal is an extra minute, right? Oof.
That was an amazing goal.
First goal this season for Santiago. I couldn't see exactly how was the goal because I'm far from the action. The referee said that there will be 1 more minute of added time.
Yeah.
But it's a pity, guys. It's a pity because it's a cross from the right wing and it seems to be very alone inside the box of Santiago.
Yeah, Diao got in front of Íñigo Martinez, managed to pull off a finish that went right across Iñaki Peña. Good goal, good finish by Asana Diao. Now Barca need to be careful here. I mean, I'd like to see us go for a 3rd goal, but let's not give away one.
Yeah.
So 3 is my prediction, guys, so I hope you are with me.
We got it done in 2021 with Trincao.
That's true.
Bring back Francisco Trincao. The Trincao spirit. De Jong, Ferran. Let's get the ball to Lamine Yamal, guys. Come on. A little bit of Lamine magic. Go Lamine.
Lamine magic.
Driving inside. Lamine surrounded by 3. Lamine fouled.
Come on.
95 minutes and a half. We are going to go through to the 99th. Will there be a winner? Barca are going to swing it in.
Messi free kick goal?
Hold Grizzly tight.
It's a good option, guys. It's a good option. That we will gonna go until 9 minutes of added time, so it remains 3 minutes.
3 minutes remaining. Incoming cross by Ferran Torres. The ball headed away. It falls to Frankie de Jong. Incoming cross now by Ferengi. Corner kick.
Corner, let's go. Let's go.
And now it's a classic on Villamarín that the balls are high in these minutes.
Lamine takes it short with Ferran Torres. Back to Lamine Yamal. Incoming cross by Lamine Yamal. Might be a bit too long. It's definitely too long. Íñigo couldn't keep it in. Lamine, come on. Getting a replay of the Diao goal. I mean, it's a very good finish.
Yeah, there's a little bit of luck involved, a little bit of skill involved, and 2 points that might feel lost.
Yep.
We were very lucky the other day that Atletico Bilbao won versus Real Madrid.
It's football.
2 minutes remaining. Goal kick has not been taken yet.
I don't know what's been going on with the
Will
defense.
there be one final chance? One final chance for us. Come on. Koundé.
Koundé, not again.
Koundé this time did clear it. Flashbacks to Balaidos.
Not fun. His shorts are always rising up.
And Betis just passing the ball around to each other. See who takes the throw in. Sabali with the left-footed cross. It's going to be long. Who's going to keep it in? No one.
We'll have 1 minute, guys.
Throw in Barca. 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining. Can we get the ball up high and create a chance? One throw in by Hector Fort. While Victor brings it down. De Jong. Fouled from behind by Rubal. No. Throw in Barca. Okay, 1 minute remaining. Back to Iñaki. Restart again. Iñaki to Kubarsi. Betis doing well with their high press here. Koundé trying to play it through. Pass intercepted. And now chances fading away here in this game. Isco. Pass intercepted by Casado. Pinballing here, Casado through. Cross comes Diego Llorente.
Come on.
There's time.
There's time.
There's time here.
Cazador inside. Oh, the pass too much on it for Ferran Torres. Oh,
Nice, Koundé.
Koundé
Go.
through to
Turn.
Frankie. Frankie, go Frankie. Go Frankie.
Falta.
Go
It's
Frankie.
free kick.
Falta.
Okay.
One
We will
final
have
free
the last
kick.
one.
One final
We will
free
have
kick.
the last
Come
one.
on.
We will have the last one.
Come on.
So, Dover, so it's the last action of the game. It will be a cross by Lamine Yamal. So almost every Barca player
Iñaki wanted to go
players
up.
are just
I think
in
he
front of
should.
the box. No, Iñaki won't go. So it's the last
wanted to.
action of the game. Lamine Yamal ready for the cross. Íñigo Martínez, Cubarsí, Koundé, Ferran ready for the...
Come on, Lamine, put in a nice cross. Incoming cross by Lamine Yamal, headed up in the air, headed away. And that
Ends of the
will
game.
be it.
Ends of the game.
2-2. Ah, dear. Right, well, 2 more points slip away from Barca in this 2-2 draw at the Benito Villamarín. Barca were the better team in the first half. Betis, I feel, were the better team overall in the second half. But Barca were up 2-1 in the 94th minute. And guys, this feels like another chance wasted.
Yeah, well, this just goes to show you what kind of a fight this is going to be in La Liga this year, because that title isn't going to come easy to anybody.
Yeah, it's just frustrating because we're such a great team. We started out, we had such an amazing October, and then November we kind of died. And it's like this. I don't know what's happening, but it's upsetting that like be winning and then tie and then winning again and then tie.
And yeah, for that to happen again after what we saw in Balaídos, Lamine Yamal frustrated sitting on the bench right now as we've seen 2 points slip away, but point gained, of course, at the Villamarín, a difficult stadium. Stay tuned, stay with us, because we've got reactions coming from the Benito Villamarín. We'll hear from the players and hopefully from Hansi Flick. I guess he can talk even though he got sent off, right?
I would imagine so.
He
yeah.
loves Mark Bro, so.
Stay tuned, we'll be back in a couple of minutes. it was a tough one this afternoon. A come-and-go game in which Barca took the lead twice but were unable to secure the 3 points at a very difficult stadium, the Benito Villamarin, against a very energetic Betis, who were the better team in the second half. So Barca take away 1 point from their visit to Sevilla. We're waiting for reactions to come from the Benito Villamarin. Marc Brau will be interviewing some of the players. While we wait for those reactions, guys, tough one to digest because we were up, 2-1 in the 94th minute.
Yeah, this was a game, again, that you feel like 3 points would have been maybe not deserved at the whole time, but definitely the most likely outcome. And for the second time in a couple of weeks, 2-2 is the final result that you've got to live with.
And Natalie, we didn't see a consistent Barca throughout the full 90 minutes. We saw good moments, we saw a good first half. Second half, Betis seemed to overpower us a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Like we said, the second half, Betis deserved their goal. They were the better team for a big chunk of the half. Barca was able to kind of react, especially thanks to Lamine Yamal, and get the second goal. But then again, Betis had that high pressing. I don't know if it was because of their changes or what, but they continued to be this intense team, and they took chances. They took those opportunities where Barca was making mistakes, and they didn't have any pity on us, and they got that fantastic goal to tie the game.
There's going to be a moment that's going to be analysed in this game, of course, which is the penalty in which Frenkie de Jong knocked over Vitor Roque, a counter-attack opportunity with Frenkie de Jong trying to catch up, with Vitor Roque sticking out his arm to try and go with the shoulder-on-shoulder contact. Of course, there's contact down underneath. A situation which we had in reverse that was very similar in midweek with Lamine Yamal. I don't know if there's going to be any controversy with the call, because he clearly takes his boot off with when he steps on the back of his heel. But yeah, it was untimely, at least, to say the least.
Maybe not have been the manner in which we expected Betis to score, but we also agreed that the goal was coming.
Yeah.
In the way that they were playing, that they came out in the second half, that it was deserved, and Barca responded. I mean, the goal that they scored to bring themselves back in front was one that we weren't expecting at first. We celebrated it afterwards, knowing that he was onside, and those were the games. These have been the games prior to November that, with a lead, those were winning goals, and 3 points was assured, but it hasn't been quite the same in the last month.
Is there any worry at all that in Balaidos this afternoon at the Villamarin we haven't been able to hold on to those leads?
Yeah, of course, there's a worry. I mean, you need to get... I'm going to say this again, and I would have said it regardless, because we said it at the beginning of the show. These center backs need rotations. They need rest. And I'm not putting this on them. It's not Cubarsí and Inigo's fault. But they're playing 90 minutes week in and week out, twice a week at times.
And we got Dortmund Wednesday.
Like Lewandowski was rested the other day. Today he got taken out. But Cubarsí and Diego Martinez are there 90 minutes every single game.
I'm sure that will be over-analysed as well after the fact that Rafinha got taken off, that Lewandowski got taken off, of course. If we'd have ended up winning 2-1, which was the case in the 94th minute, everyone applauds the decision, the brave decision by Hansi Flick to trust the likes of Pau Victor, Ferran Torres, the players who came on replacing Lewandowski and Rafinha. Now, with the draw, we might hear voices saying, hey, well, they probably should have stayed on the pitch. They are your decisive players. They are your two top scorers this season.
I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard to put that on Lewandowski and Rafinha, who weren't out there, because all they needed to do was for 5 more minutes just lock it in defensively.
Oh, I'm not putting it on them. I'm sure that there are going to be questions about the substitutions made by Hansi Flick, who, by the way, was sent off today. The first time we've seen Hansi Flick be sent off. Well, we'll see if there are any reasons given. It is surprising, to say the least, but of course we are disappointed here that Barca gave away those 2 points with the Assane Diao goal in the 94th minute. A finish that went past Iñaki Peña. That is the moment when Hansi Flick got sent off. It was during the penalty review, when the penalty was given, as he turns, he seems to say something, and what we don't know is what it was. But it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of time to say too much, really.
Whatever he said, I'm sure we'll find out.
Also, what language did he say it in?
Exactly. Exactly. But anyway, a chance missed for Barca to get 7 points ahead of Real Madrid, who play later on in Girona. Let's see what that ends up being. But this league, in terms of results, very volatile at the moment.
That's what I'm saying. This is going to... for the neutral, or for the Barca fan who wasn't perhaps expecting to even be in a title race this year, I know that's saying a lot, but even to the neutral, this is a great La Liga season in terms of a title race, because those points dropped also mean, for better or worse, Atleti come into the mix as well. And based on what we're seeing, I mean, this could go down to the last couple of weeks easy, because everybody's opening the door for everybody else.
Yeah, it's still very early and it's very tight, and Real Madrid loses and then they win, and then we tie and we win, and it's like you don't really know. There's no consistent leader. So yeah, entertaining.
And Real Madrid have a game in hand as well, which will be played on the 2nd of January. That all contributes to making things a little bit more confusing. Going back to today, yet another away game in which Barca have struggled. We saw them come out sluggish, didn't we?
Yeah. I mean, Betis came out first 2 minutes and had like 4 opportunities. Barca was like not paying attention at all. We said they were still having their siesta. For the next game away against Dortmund, you can't be acting like that.
No, most definitely not. And we had to say, Spence, Iñaki Peña's name a few too many times maybe today.
Yeah, I thought he was great today. He was.
But it's never good news when he has to be as great as he was.
No, but we haven't really called Barca's keeper into action much this season, Ter Stegen or Iñaki, and for him to step up in a moment in a game where we needed him, there's nothing he can do about either goal. He almost stopped the penalty.
And he came up with 2 or 3 big saves
in
the game. Right, we have the first reactions coming from the Villamarín. Marbral with the scorer of Barca's second goal, Ferran Torres.
Next to Ferran Torres, the scorer of the second goal. Bona nit.
Bona nit, què tal?
Una llàstima, no? Perquè igual que va passar a Balaidos, com ha passat als partits, teníeu ja la victòria a tocar i al final se us escapen 2 punts.
Today, another 2 points escape us.
Hem sabut adelantar-se la segona part.
Yeah, we got it ahead on the scoreboard first.
És veritat que no hem sabut defendre el resultat.
We didn't know how to defend the result.
I pues toca seguir,
now we need to continue, learn from our mistakes, and improve.
Que la segona part no heu acabat d'estar del tot còmodes.
The second half, the team looked uncomfortable, but you found the goal.
Marcant l'1-2 heu estat a prop, tot i no estar molt fins a la segona part.
Sí, és important això, sobretot els dies que no està fluid.
It's one of those days we weren't very fluid.
I a partir d'ahí, pues
we
és veritat que
tried with our attitude to have the right attitude, but we weren't maybe at our best. And
a nivell personal, Ferran,
hence the draw.
Content, no? Per marcar 2 gols consecutius, avui evidentment
2 consecutive goals now.
Satisfet també després de la lesió tornar a aquest nivell.
Are you happy with your personal form? Yeah. Try to work hard. You need to know how to suffer and take advantage of the good moments and know that this continues. Now, coming up is Dortmund. The calendar isn't easy. Yeah, we need to learn from our mistakes and focus now on the Champions League. And we know that this isn't stopping.
Of our shark talking about we have to think only on the Champions League game, and of course it's a pity, he's passing behind me, that it's a pity that we lose 2 points in the added time, but he talked about the importance of coming up in the score. Instead, Barça did not play very well in the second half.
Yes, the words there of Ferran Torres, who scored a hat-trick last season at the Villamarín, scored what could have been the winner today, but ultimately Barca conceded with 4 minutes remaining and gave away 2 points. Positive news, of course, for Barca that Ferran has come back from injury and has come back in scoring mode. He scored the other day against Mallorca and managed to put it into the back of the net today with a little bit of suspense, but it's good to have yet another option up front.
One thing you have to do from games like this where you drop points especially is you got to find a way to take some positives from it, because obviously this game feels a lot more like a win to Betis than it does to Barça. And Ferran scoring again, just showing that when he gets these chances, he's able to put home some of them. He had another chance beforehand that he could have scored. He got 1 of 2. This is at least a step in the right direction for him that, as you said, provides Hansi with another option up front when we've been saying give the other guys some rest. Rafinha and Lamine and Lewandowski can take a back seat and have the confidence to put a guy like him in when you need it.
The Lamine assist, another one. Another one in the collection.
Obviously.
Quite the pass.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's doing it on purpose. We have to see if Mark Brau can talk to him and ask about the assist if he's trying to get a record, but that left foot, that his vision, I don't know if he's just like, I'm going to see if this works, or if he knows it'll work, or if they practice it, but I mean, he's amazing.
With the inside of his left foot this time.
Yeah,
which is rare.
It just, there's no shortage of ways in which he continues to impress, but that's another positive we can take from it. The way that he plays week in and week out. We've got him back. Don't forget that.
Yeah. We did say when Lewandowski and Rafinha were taken off, hey, who needs to step up and produce the goods? It was Lamine Yamal. He didn't do it in terms of scoring. He did it with an assist, and he was one of the outstanding Barca players today. I felt like if we had a chance late on, it was because Lamine Yamal was being the focus of the Betis defense's attention, and I mean he was dangerous. He was dangerous. He was making those runs. He produced the assist for the Ferran Torres goal, and he continues to grow and grow and grow and grow. Ferran Torres also mentioned how things weren't all that fluid, especially in the second half, and that is when the team needs to show character, which we have seen this season. When they can't do it with football, they do it with character. Of course, today the shame was that they conceded a goal, but the character is there.
Character's there. A lot of pieces are there still. This is a long season. It's a marathon, not a sprint, that's for sure. Look at that table right now. You've got Barça with 2 games in hand, essentially. Madrid play another one tonight. Atletico play tomorrow. And, I mean, in theory, if you were to give wins to both Madrid teams with both games in hand, give them 6 points each, there's 3 teams separated by 1 point.
Yep. Chance there wasted for Barca to get just a little bit further from Real Madrid. We'll have to trust our friends from Girona tonight, see if they can give us a hand.
We'll give it a go.
They play in Girona.
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
Of course, Real Madrid have a lot of absences. We're waiting for more reactions. We're waiting to be able to talk to Marc Brau. Let me know as soon as we can go to the interview area in the Benito Villamarín. Even if Marc Brau doesn't have any protagonist, I'd like to get his take on the game. He is standing with Jules Koundé, so let's go to Marc Brau.
Yeah, next to Jules Koundé, as usual, we will start the interview in Spanish and then we will do the last question in English. Jules, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Bueno, una pena, ¿no? Cómo se ha escapado la victoria en un partido, eso sí, diferente, ¿no? Los últimos en los que se había escapado puntos. Es verdad que no habéis estado tan cómodos en la segunda parte, pero habéis estado muy cerca.
All too comfortable in the second half, but you were close to the win. Yeah, we didn't play a good game. We didn't do enough to take the 3 points.
Sí, en los últimos minutos, pero creo que el partido también se
missed out in the last minutes.
Hemos faltado control, paciencia.
We lacked control, patience, and matching their effort. A little bit of everything.
Evidentemente ahora cuesta sacar algo positivo, ¿no? Pero el gol ha llegado en uno de los peores momentos, ¿no? Y eso
the goal came in the worst possible moment.
Del equipo, a pesar de no estar bien en la segunda parte, habéis sido capaz de volver a poner el 1-2.
Not being comfortable.
Sí, creo que nunca
you guys did manage to go up in a score.
Es cierto y vamos a que
That's
seguir
true.
haciéndolo,
We need to continue to work hard,
teniendo más control,
but we need to control the game better.
Que les hemos dejado crecer,
We allowed them to get into the game, especially in front of their fans, and we lost the ball too much, lost our patience. And they're a good team. Their confidence grew, and they got the equalizer.
Con 6 asistencias tuvieras esta temporada.
6 assists so far this season.
Me da totalmente igual.
Yeah, I really don't care about that.
Hemos dejado escapar 2 puntos.
We let 2 points get away from us.
No importa. So está bien esta tu exigencia, Jules. Te hago la última en inglés. If you can give your opinion in English or what happened to the team today, and if you think that the team points.
Yeah, definitely think we lost 2 points. I think we didn't play a good game. We didn't Put everything we needed to bring 3 points home, especially in this stadium, which is always difficult to play. They play a good game, but I think we facilitate that.
Gracias.
Gracias.
The words of Jules Koundé talking about the game. You listen to him on English, and yeah, I had to ask him about the amount of assistance that he is giving this season. But of course, today with the draw, is not happy. Jules Koundé 6 assists this season for him. Jules Koundé talking about the things that we have to learn for the future.
He didn't care about the number of assists. Marc, Jules Koundé had a good performance today. Is he one of your 3 players, one of your 3 player of the match?
Well, maybe he deserves it. I had an idea to put him on the MVP votes, but finally I left him out. And I will give you 3 points for Lamine Yamal. Maybe it's not his performance this season, but I think that the way he put the team on his back just at the end of the game, 10 assists this season, and was the forward who made more danger on Betis' box. So I think that he deserves the 3 points. I will give 2 points for Iñaki Peña. Of course, he received 2 goals, the same that happened in Balaidos, but I think that this save, his savings made Barça to have the possibility to win the game. Remember, a great save on Abde in the first part of the game, and 2 incredible saves, one to Chimi Avila at the start of the second half. And finally, I want to give 1 point to Ferran. Only a few minutes in the second half. It's good to see him again on the pitch. 2 consecutive goals, and well, he scored a goal that would be the goal of the victory. Finally, we got a draw. Thanks for his goal.
Thank you very much, Marc. We'll see if we get to hear from Hansi Flick, or it is Marco Sor. We'll see who talks to Marc Brau from the coaching staff, because Hansi Flick, you may remember, got sent off. Natalie, your votes for player of the match while we're at it.
My 3 points also go to Lamine Yamal, I think, if I was right. He was creating so much danger. He was helping with the defense, which was really important in the first half, and I think you could see how frustrated he was at the end of the match, because he had put so much into this and he had created so many opportunities, and I think he really wanted to get a goal or an assist to help the team. Iñaki Peña, 2 points for him. It's a pity that, again, he's had another great performance and we tie. That's why it's like more frustrating for him. The penalty was very close, and the second goal for Betis, he couldn't do anything, but I think you can see every game he's more and more confident. And then I think Koundé was great on the defense, but his connection with Lamine Yamal on the left side to create attacks, his assist, I think he's doing fantastic.
Spence.
I don't have too many different thoughts from what Natalie just said. You're on the money for me with those. I almost gave Iñaki all 3 points. I just think even if it wasn't his fault giving up 2 goals in a game, it's tough to give the keeper 3 points. But Lamine was the best player out there, and you could have gone with Koundé as well at number 1, and I went with Ferran because I thought his injection into the game was what Barça needed. They needed him to come through, and he did. You know, it's tough. It's tough in games like this when it finishes 2-2.
It's really tough to hand out points, but I'm going to have to agree with you guys, and I'm going to have to agree with La Liga as well, who gave MVP to Lamine Yamal 3 points. He produced the assist for the second goal. He was the most dangerous Barca player out there. If there was any reason to believe that we could win this game when the result was 1-1, it was a moment of Lamine magic, which did happen with the assist to Ferran Torres.
We need that guy on our screen back. I want him back.
Oh, Ronald Araujo, yeah. I'm giving 2 points to Iñaki Peña. I agree with you. I was going to give him 3, but then you can see 2 goals. Even though they weren't his fault, it's tough to give 3 points. So 2 points to Iñaki Peña, who had 2 massive saves, one against Abde and one against Chimi Avila in this game. 1 to Ferran, who brought what the team needed. He brought finishing, he brought attitude, he brought high press. I like the way he's returned from his injury. So, with that said, the totals will say that unanimously, Ferran Torres, Lamine Yamal rather, is the man of the match for us with 12 points, 8 points for Iñaki Peña, 2 for Ferran Torres, 3 for Ferran Torres rather, and 1 for Jules Koundé.
We don't look at these at each other's either when we give them, so we're all just on the same page here.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Ferran Torres said it, and Jules Koundé said it. It wasn't a good Barca game. They didn't play well today. especially in the second half. I thought they got overpowered, they got overwhelmed. Betis brought more to the table. 2-2 is probably a fair result. And we've got Brau with Hansi Flick, so let's go to him.
Let's go to talk with our coach. Hi, Mr. Flick. What's your point of view of tonight's draw here against Betis?
I'm disappointed. Disappointed about our performance, but also disappointed about me.
Can you explain what happened?
What do you mean about the match or about my situation with the
First of all, about the match.
No, I think the first half we have one good situation. It was the 1-0 for us. We don't play really good, and we spoke about that in the second half, and thought really that we make it better. Then they have the penalty, got the penalty, and and of course they brought us back.
The last question, Hansi Flick, is good for the team just the way that you get up with the second goal of Ferran in a bad situation in the second half, that you were very close to win the game. Instead, as you said, the team did not play well.
No, we have to win this match. Of course, this is why I'm disappointed, but also about the red card. I think that it was after they gave it, it was very emotional. But on my side, not I don't say it to anyone. So it's only a reaction. Myself and yeah, but I have to accept it. It's like that, and I feel really bad about this.
Thanks for the explanations.
Thank you.
Our coach just explaining what happened with the red card he received in the second half. Talking, he was very disappointed with himself, but explaining that he did not say nothing very bad, but he said that this thing cannot happen. And of course, he said, we have another player next to him. Yeah, Iñaki. Yeah, we are commenting about Hansi Flick, but we are next to Iñaki Peña. Iñaki, què tal? Bona nit.
Muy bien, hola, què tal?
Una mica com va passar Valeido, no? Una bona actuació teva, un bon partit teu, però que malauradament no serveix per guanyar, no?
But it was enough to win.
Sí, la verdad que una pena.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Dejar escapar 2 puntos, sobre todo.
It's a shame we're dropping 2 points here.
La parte que nos ha costado bastante y
second half was
por
difficult for us. But we managed to get ahead of the score.
Bueno,
12 minutes remaining.
Ha sido complicado, ha sido difícil. Teníamos que
It was
haber
complicated.
el resultado, pero,
we should have maintained the lead.
Una pena haber encajado tan al final.
But it's a shame that we conceded in the end.
Que veníamos a un estadio difícil y que
we knew it was going to be difficult. And many
no sé si
teams drop points
tots els que han passat per aquí, Koundé, Ferran a fora, ara el míster, ens deia que l'equip no ha estat massa bé, que no ha estat del tot fi, tot i això no és mala notícia, no? Que tot i no molt brillant, hagueu arribat al minut 90 guanyant.
Maybe the good news is that
sí, la primera parte hemos tenido más
we were
paciencia,
leading despite not playing great.
Sabido esperar a que ellos saltaran a la presión para encontrar los espacios y en la segunda parte, bueno, pues ya ellos se han volcado,
they
no
found the space in the end to hurt us in the second half. They really pressured us and put us up against the ropes. We couldn't escape their press. They did a good job and it was complicated for us.
Durades de mèrit avui, a les últimes rodes de premsa, quan li pregunten al míster, diu que és clarament que tu ets el número 1, estàs sentint aquesta confiança.
Do you feel the confidence of the coach to be the first choice goalkeeper? Yeah, I've always had the confidence of the staff, of the coach, of the players, the club, and I appreciate everything they do for me and all the confidence that he puts in me, both on and off the pitch, and that gives me a lot of strength.
Well, we have 2 Barça protagonists here. We talked with Hansi Flick explaining what happened with the red card, and Iñaki Peña, I gave him 2 in the MVP polls. I think he played very well. One of the best matches he played. The team, but the pity is that we don't win. We don't win today. I think that Hansi Flick is going to the press conference. I don't know if we will have more players, but after all, the feeling that we have from here is a very, very disappointing game.
Mark, and from here to Dortmund, right? Well, wait a minute. I'm going to have to say goodbye to you, Mark. I'm going to have to say goodbye to Spencer and Natalie. Mark, see you on Tuesday. Talk to you on Tuesday. Guys,
we'll see you on Tuesday.
See you Tuesday. Right, Hansi Flick in the press room from us. Goodbye, and we'll see you Tuesday as well.
Gracias. Comencem, Mireia. Aquí delante, micrófono. Por favor, aquí delante.
Hola, Hansi. Bona tarda. Després d'una altra desconnexió de l'equip, a la segona part, has decidit canviar 4 jugadors imprescindibles, com són Rafinha, Olmo, Lewandowski i Pedri.
In the second half,
Volia saber per què has decidit
you took out
canviar
4
aquests 4 jugadors, en principi,
crucial key players.
After another bad performance in the second half, you've decided to change 4 essential players like Rafinha, Olmo, Lewandowski and Pedri. I'd like to know why have you decided this, if they are supposed to be 4 of the most important players. Thank you.
I know that, but at the first we played really bad, also from the beginning. The first situation we played good was the goal. And I think we can play much better also in the second half. And of course, we have to bring new legs, fresh legs, and we tried for that because also we have on Wednesday a big match in the Champions League, and also we have to take care about that. But at the end, it was not necessary to lose 2 points today.
Marta.
Hola Hansi, Marta Ramon en directe al Barça Juga RAC1. Li preguntarem per l'expulsió i per la influència del penal en el resultat final. What did you tell the referee to deserve to be sent off? What did you think about his decisions? And what influence do you think the penalty had in the final result?
First of all, I think the penalty brought them back. But I said nothing really to anyone. It was just a reaction from myself, and this is. But I have to accept it. You know, I don't want to speak about referees. It's not. I never do this. Okay, and I think this was a reaction because it took a long time to look about if it's a penalty or not, and if it's like this, I'm not sure if it's clear. So at the end, it's like that. We have to accept it. And my red card also. I'm really disappointed about that. Because I thought that that's never happened to me, but here it's like that, and I have to accept it. So was really only a reaction to myself, nothing else, and I said to no one something.
Adrià.
Hola, míster. ¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes. Adrià Albets, en directo para el carrusel de la serie Moguts de Ser Catalunya. Do you understand why today the referee saw the penalty from Frenkie de Jong and they didn't see the same with Cubarsí against Las Palmas on the last match? Do you understand the difference?
I said before, I will not speak about the referees.
Alfredo.
It's clear. No, I don't do that. We cannot change it.
Buenas tardes, mister. Alfredo Martínez, Onda Cero. Este empate es un paso atrás, entiende, en el campo del Betis. This draw like that step back?
No, it was really, how I said before, it was not good match. And at the end, I say it again, we have a young team. And we have to improve a lot. So, yeah, it's what we have to do. I think this 2 points, and if you see the other results away, so Las Palmas, it could happen. Okay, it could happen when you have a bad day. It's like that. But the away matches, so we have to be much stronger than we played here. And also for the others also. It's up to us. It's always up to us. So we have the quality, you know, to win every match, but we also have to show that.
Elena.
Hi, Hansi. Do you expect the club Barça appeal your suspension?
Can we
appeal your suspension? If Barça, the club, appeal your suspension?
I don't think so. I think Marcus did it really good. So it was always clear what happens when this happens. So I think he made it a good job. Also, I don't think so. We scored a goal. Yeah, 2-1, and we had a big opportunity to win 3 points.
Hi, Hansi. Raúl Fuentes de Radio Marca. What do you think is the reason for the lack of control in the last games? Celta, Real Sociedad.
When you see the match today, I think we are really able to play better because normally when we have more control, find the right position. So we have to pass faster. Today was always a little bit too slow about the passing or a lot of long balls. We don't want to do this, okay? And this is I think for us, if there's the easy way. When you play a long ball, it's the easy way because then maybe it's 30, 40 meters away from you, but this is not our strength, and it's not how we want to play. So we have to focus on that, what we want to do. And this is the thing what we have to change much better.
Gracias, buenas tardes.